Give me 10.
Well,
10
thank y'all
seconds.
for tuning in to our chaos. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Bird. I'm ScubaSteve, but my man Alpha will be holding it down today because this is his baby. So Alpha, take us away. Alpha and Abe's baby, whoever baby it is, it's one of y'all babies. Which baby?
Well, the reason we're having Alpha do it because someone is more technical, knowledgeable than the other person. So
I'm gonna say this: Steve, hold it down. I sit on the back end because I'm intoxicated myself.
All right, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, look, we had an introduction of Steve.
Me, Alpha, and
CEO
Abe
Steve held it down. But let's just get intro started. So from our, I'm gonna go with the order that's on my screen. So that's Scuba, and then we'll skip me and then go around. So Scuba, introduce yourself again. Maybe share a little bit of about how your weekend was. It's been a while since we all got together anyway.
So demanding. My name is ScubaSteve, aka
what the ladies call you,
Skylar's dad or whatever, aka
Shal Tucker, right?
AKA Shal Tucker, AKA I don't know
Spoiler Steve.
The villain of It Mob. I don't know how that became. AKA
Thanos of the timeline.
No, that's not I'm not accepting that one. AKA Body Steve. AKA that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's all I got. One of these days I'm gonna have this in order written down and I'm gonna have it memorized. I'm gonna sound good. I'm gonna sound like these niggas. Hey, Alpha, introduce yourself. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
A Alpha, aka the Negro Gadian, aka the original Black Ranger, aka the white nigga, the light skinned nigga Wakanda, aka the Black Chuck Norris with the chest hairs. It's Taco Tuesday. AKA Sparring with the King, AKA Malcolm Flex, AKA No Good Marshall, AKA my name is Kuta, not Tobe. And welcome to the Red Cup family. I'm done.
Okay. So, Bo.
Sup, my name is Bo. I've done it. What have I done? I've done it all, you know what I mean? Because I've been here and there doing shit, getting stuff done, my daily life, and, just be doing stuff here and there, gain games and stuff, I do it to win it to do it, you know what I mean? So, I'm here to do it and done did it. So here I am.
Okay. Camera kicker. Camera kicker.
Well, you guys know it's KamKickz. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I may not be here this whole episode, but I felt I at least try to support my team, at least to make sure that my shit gets to the top. That's it. I don't care about shit else.
It's a shame. It's a shame that you won't make it through this episode.
Double O.
Go ahead.
That sounded horrible. Goddamn.
It's like you on some Grim Reaper shit.
Right. Shinigami status. Like, damn.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Y'all's DoubleOhStatus, your favorite MI6 agent, aka Danny Phantom. When the cops come through, I'm going ghost.
And we know this, man.
And of course, it's a little too loud in here, so we gotta take the volume down to Jazz FM levels. Cause down in the border of Angola and Zaire, they like to call me Nyoka Yampembe. And what does that mean? The white mama. Even though white mamas don't rattle. Technically, hold on, because I gotta put this little disclaimer there because I'm part Angolan, and I know the Angolans might come for me. I know that Nyoka Yampembe means white horn snake, motherfuckers. I know my language, but I'm gonna say white mama anyway because it sounds cool as fuck. Motherfuckers.
Wait, hold on. Before we continue with Black, you African?
I am a quarter black on my dad's side.
No. You African?
Yes, I have Angolan.
Oh shit. Okay, bet that. All right. Carry on.
Okay. Another intro of the gangs that got it down. My nigga Black.
Well, I'm black. I'm not African. I'm black, but just clarify that for everybody else. I'm Oakland. I'm Oaklandish. Does that count as a race?
Raiders.
Anyway, yeah, yo, this is your boy Black, also known as SSSS Black, also known as Nico Robin and Erica Scarlett's purse holder. Y'all know how I do. My week has been cool so far. No work, but I work at the back end of the week. Chill game, watching anime, streaming a little bit, but you know how it goes.
Okay. And then, last but not least, It Mob's protagonist, apparently. I don't know how.
Not apparently, it's a fact.
I don't know how that happened, but It Mob's protagonist.
Hey everybody, Crystal here, aka the Forever Protagonist, aka Crystal Light Yagami, aka the second most wholesome member of the mob after Skylar. I hope everybody's having a good night. My weekend was chill, not too eventful, just anime watching and sleeping.
Wait,
how are you?
Wait.
Protagonist and Crystal Light Yagami.
How are you Crystal Light Yagami and considered a protagonist?
That name was given to me by Blerd.
Y'all niggas are now just putting pieces together. Oh, y'all niggas are now.
I never heard her say.
I never heard the intro.
Me either.
You've never seen her Twitter handle? Y'all niggas just vibing on Twitter. Y'all don't even read shit. Oh, okay.
Nope, I just see pictures.
Nah, Crystal, don't even explain why you got it, yo. You got it. You got them fooled.
Abe Hush. Thank you. Crystal Light Yagami was given to me by Blaname. The Forever Protagonist was given to me by my Czech waifu. So I claim both.
So you claim everybody but It Mob. I see what this is.
You haven't given me a nickname.
I see.
No. Remember, she always say she don't know how she got here. She was kidnapped. Still don't know to this day. Yeah, she don't claim us.
Wow.
Don't speak for me. Second of all, you haven't given me a nickname.
Oh, we got to give her a nickname.
Claim us. Yo,
let's do a nickname right now live on.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
She's not wholesome.
With your high and drunk ass. Don't do that.
Crystal Light Yagami.
I haven't even drank in like a week. First of all,
high was for you and drunk was for Steve.
I don't smoke.
High was for Abe, drunk was for Steve.
You see?
I'm not drunk yet. Anyway,
her name is Crystal Light Yagami. Yet no one that, you know what? Anyway, last but not least, wow, she's not even gonna let me do an intro. That's crazy. It's your boy Prince Issue of the Blood Mist, aka Son of Darkseid, aka the TL villain of the Shadows, presumably, but allegedly and factually. What else do I have? This weekend has been cool, streaming with the homie Black. Just doing what we got to do to keep going up in terms of content creation, in terms of brands, in terms of all that jazz. Last week had a meeting with the Cuzzo. Osa and Abe merch is literally right around the corner. All I have to do is just determine colorways, and that joint will be ready by September, roll out October. Excited for that shit. But yeah, we're going to get this joint started. Last month or 2 months ago, however many months it's been, we did the cartoon tier ranking. It did numbers on our audio side as well as on our YouTube side. Had fun on Twitter. We also made a reaction video to it. It was mad chill. There was a lot of people who were fucking with us. Whether they agreed or not, there was a couple of idiots who just didn't watch shit and just spoke out on stuff they weren't informed about. But regardless, we decided to, with the overwhelming positive reaction, we decided to come back with you with another one, and we're going to make this a series, probably monthly or so, however much we can get as much of as possible on here. So this time we bring you the tier rankings show for live action series that came out around the same period. We'll have Alpha putting them on the rankings as we go about it. We changed it up a little bit. I think we removed One Hit Wonder because y'all niggas don't know what the hell One Hit Wonder means. And placement got a lot of y'all niggas confused. And I can tell who did well in school and who did not. Regardless, we're gonna start off with the first show. So if you could bring that down for me a little bit. I'm gonna need someone to read that because this shit is so small on the screen.
They're in the big.
They're
blue
in
house.
yeah.
Not after making fun of people who can't read.
That's all I said. It's a small image on my screen. That has nothing to do with not being able to read. People can read one hit wonder, but they still don't know what that means. That's a whole different thing. But Bear in the Big House is what y'all said. So where's the crew put? I don't have any preference on this one, so I'm not gonna fight or
Me either.
Yo, you know what Bear in the Big Blue House is?
No, I know what it is, but I don't have a preference.
Yeah, me either.
I'll say
I say either. I say meh.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just.
I actually did used to watch Bear in the Big Blue House.
I love the songs.
Yeah.
I would put mid. I would say mid, but
I would give it a mid just off the songs, but I understand the meh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just live in the mid.
Med's fine. That's
Y'all niggas was all saying meh, and now it's switching to. Yeah,
It's
let's
meh.
just leave it in meh.
Now remember
Just
the
Jordan.
song. Just-
trash.
Trash.
Oh wow. What's going to trash?
I don't remember it.
That's
What's going to
little JJ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, trash.
What is that?
Trash.
Just Jordan.
The fact that we have a bunch of what's that? That's a problem.
Yeah,
Just
out of the
Jordan.
box.
That's the
We just
problem.
don't want the out of the box.
Goated.
Out of the box is definitely
Goated.
low-key.
goated. Out of the box.
Borderline guy, like you might
Out
see,
of
but
the
definitely
box.
goated. I'm with.
I
I'm
think
fine with goated for the time being.
Yeah, it's definitely goated.
let's not
go
put
ahead.
anything in God like
Nah, the outro was
All right, let's see what
Until
else
we
we got.
meet again.
Okay, we having a little sing along. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Jonas, is that the Jonas Brothers show?
trash.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Trash.
Trash.
Keenan and Kel.
God,
Damn near
God,
Godlike.
Very easy.
Godlike.
This is gonna be an easy show today.
Apparently,
We agreeing.
We'll see.
Everybody agreeing. Ain't nobody beefed out.
the fact that me and Crystal are agreeing means that today is still Sunday.
Don't
Um,
jinx it.
I told y'all, but don't worry. If it's too agreeable, I will definitely make this non-agreeable. Power Rangers Mighty Morphin. Look, it's godlike, awful.
Godlike.
The shit should deserve its own fucking tier at this point, honestly.
Like, look,
It-
we're gonna have a future episode where we rank the Power Rangers like franchise, but
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, Tommy, the Green Ranger, the
Hands for everybody.
First of
Yeah,
all, that
yeah.
dude fucking whooped everyone. He
hopping
pushed
into a nigga's Megazord and then kicking all them niggas out.
yeah. That's
Talking about doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. with his
Bruh.
with his
Tommy, the only
With
nigga
his
I know
flute?
that was able to blow a flute through a
His
helmet.
saber-
That's
saber-
how, that's, how
Yeah,
that, that's how that nigga was so goated. Tommy blew a flute. He
thing
blew
said
a flute
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
that was synthesized through a helmet.
Mhm.
Oh, and a little small plug. If you're looking for that, that's on pre-order right now. In case you want to go and look for that,
What?
they're taking pre-orders.
dagger?
The dagger, the flute dagger. Yup.
yeah.
Hey, send me that link now.
That's dangerous.
During
That's
the show.
dangerous.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dangerous.
But if
Don't
I
do that.
can't go doo-doo-doo-doo, I don't want it.
I'm right.
That shit gonna sound like a
If I
recorder.
was
Cam,
a spirit,
Cam,
I was
Cam,
Megazord
Cam.
and
Wait,
kick
wait.
all they ass out.
Cam,
This
tell him
shit
again if you can't do what, Cam.
You gonna get your bag and that shit gonna
fucking
sound like
weak.
the recorder that you got in school and that music
That's
class.
Yeah. Over
They
here in
taught
music class.
Oh my goodness! I thought I was doing something with my life, learning to record. It was like the most basic.
Over here
level
talking
of-
about shit. I might as well just whistle.
Right? All right, we got Shelby Woo. Look, I forgot Shorty's
Shelby
name
Woo.
from Sweet
It
Life
was
with Zach
mid.
and Cody.
Brenda Wong,
Brenda
the song.
Song, yeah. The movie that like kind of, I thought there was a movie that kind of set this off, or they made a movie.
Yeah.
It was cool. The show wasn't it though, so we can put that in trash, low key, like
I've
not
never
even
heard
high
of it,
key.
so.
Yeah, it was one of those things that it came out after. It was already after she had made her name on Sweet Life and Zach and Cody. That's when they brought this in.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Yeah,
that.
the next time I saw her was on the social network. She was giving niggas top in the bathroom.
What?
Oh, sir. Sir.
Y'all don't remember her in that
Yeah,
scene?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
She was. Yeah, she was. Oh gosh, bro. From Disney
gave
to
Mark
We like to
Zuckerberg-
toppy in the bathroom.
Bro, in the bathroom.
Okay, that's how Mark Zuckerberg lived his life.
But he banning me for saying nigga on fucking Facebook. Fuck him.
Eddie McDowd. Oh, that title. I don't know. That name sounds familiar. I can't really.
I remember Eddie
No,
McDowd.
it's like
It wasn't bad.
with the
Yeah, I was
dog.
about to say it was mid at most. Only reason I
Mm.
remember it is because it came on right after Kenan and Kel.
Was that that claymation joint?
It's the
No.
joint where the nigga was a bully, and then he
That
turned.
he had
got
to do
turned into a
100
dog.
deeds.
Yeah, he got turned into a dog, and they was like,
And they had to do like a
Oh.
100 Ds to become a human
Oh.
again.
yeah,
Put it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not-
it's fine.
It should
Yo,
go
Between
past
the
that.
Lines is godlike. Just let's move on from that.
Yeah.
Between
Yeah.
the Lines is godlike.
You
Don't
said
put-
people don't know how to read, so apparently they didn't watch this show.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But we know how to read, right? I assume everybody in here does. Yeah, put that your own godlike.
That's godlike. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because this ain't for them. This is for us.
What is between the lines?
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
I don't know what it
God.
is either. Okay.
Oh, Bob.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
We
yeah.
all the same
Hey.
age, and I can understand why y'all don't remember. But I have
No, we not.
I had a little sister.
I mean, according to everybody else, I'm the old head. I'm like, well, damn. Like, I don't remember this shit.
I
First
mean,
of
that's
all-
for the ones that don't remember, we the same age, so that's why
First,
I'm saying.
first of all, I lived in Nigeria. We didn't have too much channels.
Yeah, no,
like this.
Bo has an excuse though. Bo has
Yeah.
an excuse. I was
Bo was playing
I
video
got a
games.
Bo wants
News?
real life.
I don't remember this shit.
yeah, that's
you just shut
But
up.
I
This was
I
like the
vaguely
first thing
remember.
that came on PBS in the morning before everything else. So it came on at like 6:00, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, nigga, they taught us our ABCs,
Yeah,
our
up
1,
before
2, 3s, how to read,
Yeah.
how to write.
For-
They had
for
some
us,
great.
that-
Y'all
for
so
us, that was
ungrateful. They
For us,
gave
that
you
was Barney.
Barney and Sesame Street, and this is what y'all niggas wanted.
No.
This is all hey.
Barney,
This is all
Hey.
hey.
Barney
The
is
Lines
for
is
us,
lit.
man.
Like,
Is
I'll
that-
give it
so
a
wait, did this come on after I was older? Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
you was a
Yeah.
little older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I
that's why I
remember-
never watched it because I'm
I
like,
remember it 'cause
Nigga,
my
we
sister-
already knew you old as hell. That's why you're
well,
excused.
that's why I didn't know the shit. That's why I was
Nigga,
confused.
that's why we excuse you. You
I-
old
I
as
remember-
shit.
I
Bo
remember-
was in a-
Okay, so for the young people who have seen it, what are y'all rating it?
I'm giving it a good.
Godlike.
Good.
Good.
Ooh, there we go.
Good.
The first discrepancy.
Good.
Ooh.
Chris wants to get started now. I thought I was going to be the one in this. But he decided to fire the first shot.
Well, here's the thing. Half the people don't know what this is, so you can't put it at godlike to speak for everybody. That's only speaking for your damn self.
No, we put it at what majority. If majority doesn't know where it is, then we go with the next thing. Majority doesn't know where. How do you put it at good? How does that justify good if majority's like, I don't remember this? That doesn't justify it as good.
Can't be godlike though.
Can't be godlike.
Hey, it's godlike already. It's already right there.
This guy like
As I'm about to
I'll
start going
accept
down
Goat.
the hole
I'll
like
accept Goat.
Montero.
I'll accept-
Well,
how
I
that
think
line
Goated
go?
should be
Going-
fine.
Yeah,
is
goated is
fine.
perfect. I'll accept goated, but like I said, for me it was godlike. But I'll accept
For
goated.
you.
Good is blasphemous.
I'm a big ass kid because I remember this shit. my
I
sister,
like the
was,
show.
my sister was watching it. I'm like 12, 13 years old. Like, damn, this shit is good.
Uh-huh. The Naked Brothers band. I
Didn't
realized
care
that a
for
lot of the Nickelodeon shows that are on here, I was not fucking with.
I like the Naked Brothers band, but I understand why nobody would.
Are they
A lot of
better
these
than
I wasn't a fan of
Nickelodeon
it.
was weak. Put that jaw.
I give
Man.
it a man.
That's from
Wait,
man.
I give it a man.
So-
Man,
so,
man.
when did this come out?
This came out in 2007.
Early
This is
2000s.
Oh shit, I was in college.
Yeah, I was still in high school. when
Wait,
this
you
came
said
out.
2011?
7.
Seven.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just graduated.
are
high
you afraid of
school.
the dark? Put that shit godlike.
That's
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 godlike.
godlike.
Now we talk about shit that I remember. That's godlike.
The old head can participate in the convo now.
That's
Look at it. Back in my day, head ass. Go ahead. Play.
Hey, it's not my fucking fault, okay?
1999.
So So fun fact, Are You Afraid of the Dark released a new version of it, I think it was like a 2-week series, and basically they released it on Nickelodeon. I think it was the same one. I think it kind of had the same similarity, but they released it was a newer version that came out on Nickelodeon. It came out in February, I believe, February of last year. Was it like 2019?
If you got the Paramount app, you can see it on there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Paramount got a whole bunch of different places they got connections with, like CBS, MTV, Nickelodeon stuff. So, have y'all seen the new damn Rugrats? Jesus Christ,
That shit looks scary.
I'm not supporting that.
We are not going to
that.
discuss that.
We don't acknowledge that.
Acknowledge that at all.
Only Christopher remembers Wallace.
Look, yo, I know that image is definitely cut off. So if anybody remembers what show that is, just off
The Journey of Alan Strange. It's about a black kid who's an alien.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
It goes
I
low
remember
as good. Off the strength of
No,
it was. Oops.
I think it was mid.
it was mid. Yeah, let's leave it at mid. It wasn't too bad, but it was all right.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
He also went to high school with me and Cam.
Yeah.
High five.
Oh, word?
Long distance to Cam.
Damn. Cool.
I
The
have
puzzle
him on
place.
my
Puzzle
Facebook.
Place, put that somewhere near
God,
the top.
like-
Oh, wait.
That's-
Is
Godlike.
Godlike, I take
Godlike. I'm not about to argue about it.
Godlike.
Godlike.
Wow, don't do this.
No,
Don't
put
do
that
this.
joke
Nah.
No.
Hey, wait. I got a question.
Godlike.
Majority
Godlike.
don't be
Put it up
talking
there.
about that
There we
shit.
go.
Put that shit good.
I got a question.
Put that shit good.
I thought Alpha was about
You're
to
not
put
putting it in
on
front of
silent.
Are You
I was
Afraid
about
of
to
the
say,
Dark?
don't do this, Alpha. Don't do this.
I got a question. What is
Don't
this
put it
show
in front of
about?
This show brought together all the cultures of the world. It was different
I'm
kids with
assuming you
different
didn't watch
backgrounds.
a lot of
Hush, I'm
shit together.
explaining the show. So Puzzle
don't
Place
lie.
is different kids
Don't
with
do
different cultures coming together, basically like any other kid show, doing different types of like activities and stuff like that, solving different problems. They had different issues coming together. The theme song was a bop. So keep it at Godlike.
Are You Afraid of the Dark in front of it?
We could do rearranging later. We
Yeah,
just
okay,
get
right.
Nah, I'm just saying, Are You Afraid of the Dark in front of that bitch?
I was
He
looking
said
at
do it now.
Actually, I don't mind it in front of Keegan Kel. To
Negative.
be honest, it's one of those-
Negative.
You know who
Negative.
put it there in the first place.
You all the way good.
All right, the big comfy couch.
The big
Busted
tiny
open on
couch.
Big
prime
movie
time. I
cast
love it.
taught people how to
It's called the
stretch.
big tiny couch.
Goated.
Goated.
Big
All
tiny
right.
couch.
I don't.
I'll
remember
accept
this
as
shit
low
either.
as good. I'll accept as high as
I'll say good
Godlike.
myself.
I don't remember the show, but the memes with the chick busting it open, I do
Oh my
remember. I
He
mean,
remembers the corrupted version.
Bro, I remember.
half this shit on here
Taught you how to
is
stretch.
corrupted. I don't remember any of this shit.
She
And
had
it
a.
introduced Pappy Land.
She had a.
Ooh, I used to love Pappy's
You got
Land.
Pappy Land? Where Pappy Land at? Put that
Where's
at
I
Pappy
used to love Pappy's Land.
Yeah.
Where is Pappy
Nice.
Land at?
Where's Pappy
Gullah
Land?
Gullah Island.
Pappy
Yeah.
Land is godlike.
Gullah Gullah Island. That's
No, yeah, Gullah Gullah Island is godlike.
I'm not set. Okay, I remember
No.
that. That's what the yellow lizard.
The yellow
And he was
yeah.
orange.
God,
And
like,
it was
Binya,
like
binya, binya.
the black people from Jamaica, right?
Come and let's play together inside bright sunny window. Let's all go to
Red ball.
Close to the front, to be honest. The
I
way
was
the way
like,
people think about that.
mom
bro.
has got to be just going to put it in the front. Put it in front of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
See, I wait.
I understand.
Chill.
Yo, well, all right. I'm gonna ask this question first. It's a
Agenda,
simple yes or
agenda.
no. We'll get into it later on the future episode. Is Mighty Morphin the best iteration of Power Rangers?
Yes.
Out of all of them so far?
Yes.
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 That's all I need. A yes or no. All right. What's the next one?
Okay, I believe it's
Hi,
iCarly.
Carly.
Yo, bro. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I don't
Is
really
that
care
with the
about
little
shit like
Latin Mexican chick?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm a Latin Mexican.
Wait, why you gotta put it like that?
I don't know what
Okay, all right.
Yo,
talking about Michael Jackson?
I'll put a solid. I'll put
I'm
Kylie
gonna
at a
cut
solid.
that portion
put
out.
Michael
Put that
Jackson.
solid.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
put
Put
Michael
solid.
Jackson.
Solid or good?
And
Michael
it out.
It's
Put Michael
good.
Jackson as solid, bro.
Michael
Is that what
Jackson.
you call him, Miranda Cosgrove?
Yeah, she looked like Michael Jackson.
Hey, edit the last 30 seconds out.
Oh my god.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna edit I'm gonna just go from iCarly and we just put it someplace and then move it on. Because like I'm fine with telling people off. I'm not fine with sounding like there's a difference.
I was just asking a question.
Yeah, the Latin Mexican. Oh my god. Oh
All
god.
right, just cut it off.
What's
Well,
the
Bill
next
Nye
one?
the Science Guy,
Next
everybody.
one.
Where are we
Let's
putting it?
keep on
Nah,
going.
I mean,
Godlike.
that's minimally
Godlike.
voted, but honestly, it has to be
What?
godlike.
Don't even.
Bill Nye the
No,
Science
not
Guy.
the science
It's
guy.
godlike.
Science Guy.
Still
Yeah.
to this day. To this
It's-
day.
It goes above King and
This is
King.
the only
You know
show
what's
that
crazy though?
Bill Nye
It's crazy.
critiquing
Like,
shit on Twitter.
We're gonna go back over this, but if niggas really have Power Rangers #1 over like two of the most influential and educational like shows of
Yep.
our youth, that's saying a lot.
Yes, it is.
I ain't got no
I
problem.
mean,
with
I
it, but
would
it's just
put Bill
weird.
Nye on overtaking Power Rangers. I'm all right with that.
He has
I'm
a
okay
show on
with-
Netflix.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was
I
like, hold
remember
on.
watching Bill Nye the Science Guy. I went to the thrift store with my mama and I brought a chemistry set. And when I got
See?
home,
Queen of the South. It started
made
off
me
because of Bill Nye.
shut
Breaking
up.
Bad.
She made me throw it away because she was like, "What the hell are you doing?" Because I was out there about to blow some shit up.
About to
I had to
whip it.
go
You was
test
whipping that
tubes and
word.
everything.
You was whipping. Hey, anybody in here sing Euphoria? Because I'm mad late to that, but you know Ashtray from Euphoria. That's how Cam started out.
Boy,
She was like that. Yeah, she was like, I got mortgage to pay, baby. I'm 4 years old. You trying to buy this work, or you trying to buy this brick, or what? That was Cam back then. Shout out to her mom for derailing her career, but you know she got it back on track.
Seeing Bill
Cam
Nye on that talk show, on that late night talk show, and he did a skit and he was cussing people out while he was doing the experiment. That shit was golded.
I mean,
That had to be the funniest skit I ever seen.
didn't
in my
he get
life.
his own series like recently?
Yeah,
Like a year ago?
Yeah,
It's on Nickelodeon. It's on
Someone
Netflix.
mentioned that.
do y'all remember the other science guy? It was another one. He had wild, crazy hair, and he had like a little
Bill Something's World or something like that. Burt Barkman's World, some shit like that.
Beekman's World.
Beekman's World.
Mhm.
I do remember that.
All right. Next, Ned's Declassified.
Put it on
But
solid.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
solid.
give it a good.
I abstained
Okay.
from this vote because I never ever watched Ned's Declassified. So I
I never
was-
got into
yeah.
it, so
Y'all
I
know
give
I
it a
didn't.
good.
I
Well,
said
it's solid or
solid.
good. Yeah, it's solid or good.
I don't even know what the hell that is. That's the first time I've ever seen the name of it.
Carmen San Diego. I don't remember a lot. I played a lot of the computer games.
It's a
it was a TV show.
it's
Well,
a
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, I
world
was
is
playing a lot of-
Carmen San
I was playing a lot of
Diego.
the CD disc ROM game.
I'll give it goated.
That's what I
Carmen
was
San
give it
Diego was
goated.
goated. I'll give it goated.
I'll give it goated. Yeah.
Wherever it goes, just show its respect for
Because the fact
for
that they
computer
never could catch her, and we never knew her face.
And
Those
we
two
just-
things
We just
alone,
had new series.
as a
Yeah.
kid, I always wanted to know how she looked. That was like one of my things that I always wanted. I was like, they need to show her fucking face. Like, see,
Mhm.
kids can't catch her ass. Show this woman's face, and we never.
I'm gonna
saw
say
it.
this
Show
just
me her
because of black talking and black's tendencies for waifus. Anybody who's listening to this who's an animator, if you want to make a Carmen San Diego anime, go ahead and do that.
Jesus, have
just-
mercy on my soul.
just so I want to see what happens to black's waifu list. when
Hey,
it comes
come on,
to
bro. Don't do that to me, dog.
animators.
I had to edit my waifu list for the first time in 2 years because I watched the anime, and I was like, damn. But yeah, don't do that to me. Don't make a waifu that I've actually known since I was a child. That makes it problem.
That makes it weird.
Wishbone. where we putting Wishbone at?
I
Goated.
will settle for good, but I wanted it goaded.
Goated.
You said you would understand it at good, but you want it goaded.
Because I didn't know what y'all were gonna say.
Goated.
Goated.
Preemptive strike. She's like, look.
Wasn't Wishbone like based like didn't they used to do like book sales off of Wishbone or something like that?
Yeah. So Wishbone was basically like it basically told stories of like historical events and like also
would be
like
the
some
MC?
like child stories as well. Like they told stories of like Sherlock Holmes and like the Independence Day and George Washington, how he became the president, all that kind of stuff. It was really educational to watch as a kid.
I had a
So
stuffed wishbone that I dragged around like a dog. It was great.
It was a dog though.
it was a
No,
dog.
like actual dog. I thought it was my pet. I was
Hey,
like,
like in that, yeah, like in real life. So just dragging it down the sidewalk, you know, maybe putting it in
I can't take the toys outside.
Beekman's World.
Oh,
We putting that
okay.
on. After Cam was just talking, where we putting it?
I say solid.
I would say same thing.
Yeah, solid.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, it's
I only watched
big pet to
Beekman
watch
a
is
little
Bill
bit.
Nye.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Yeah,
it,
Bill Nye.
but I remember Bill Nye way more.
Mhm.
Bill Nye was just
I
different.
mean, Bill Nye he's the OG. Beekman's was a imitation. All right, My Brother and Me.
Oh, my fault.
What's that?
Okay.
I remember that.
It looked
Didn't they only have one season as
Okay.
well?
Yeah, it got
Um,
canceled after one season.
Goat Punch.
It's
So
very
technically,
popular.
this
It was
show
good.
under One Hit
Like-
Wonder, but because niggas will see One Hit Wonder be like, I can't believe it's under trash and not recognize it as its own separate tier. We just not gonna include a One Hit Wonder supposedly. So
I mean, I
y'all,
would put it.
y'all Negroes happy? Y'all happy?
I say mid.
No,
Mid.
because when we
Yeah.
when we put that mid, watch how many people say, I can't believe you guys got My Brother and Me as mid.
people gonna
Maybe
say
I-
everything about
Hey,
anything.
Maybe I-
Saying it right now, knowing that half these niggas won't listen to this recording. My Brother and Me would be considered One Hit Wonder, but because y'all illiterate niggas will see that under trash and assume that it means worse than trash when One Hit Wonder has its own definition that is nowhere near trash, we remove that category. So where My Brother and Me is placed, y'all just gonna have to accept that shit and move on. Again, I say this because half y'all won't even listen to this shit anyway. Boy Meets World.
God,
I like.
Mr.
I like-
Feeney, my favorite episode to this day, and when it came out, remember that Halloween episode?
That was
That
a good
John,
episode.
that John actually freaked me out. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like they killing niggas on this shit. Oh fuck, Feeney's dead. Yo, and by the way, I love Sean, and they for sure hold Angela. They for sure hold. You know what? So the only reason why I would accept Boy Meets World under Godlike is because of the off-the-scene issues that we found out years later.
Yeah.
Like they was mad disrespectful to the homie Angela, and Angela and Sean were best couple on that show by far.
They should have put that together in Girl Meets World.
Oh my gosh! Well, now we know why she wasn't involved with that shit. All right, so we got Boy Meets World, Godlike. That's fine. You know, we claim our reason. Alex Mack.
The Secret World of Alex Mack.
It had a good concept, but
Solid.
it wasn't a good show. to
It
me.
sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar, yeah, to
It was
me.
around the same time as Clarissa Explains It All.
What was it?
Yeah.
No.
Let me see.
Nah.
I say
Alex Mack
solid.
was the beginning and like the Clarissa Explains It All like came like the middle of that time period.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What was it about though?
She like got some
She-
radiation power, and it had a good concept.
You solve
but it-
mysteries with it and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm. She can
I
like
remember that
turn
show
herself
now.
into like
A
this
goop.
slimy type.
If y'all want to put it as solid, I'm fine with solid.
Solid.
It's-
All right,
Solid
this
is
next
fine.
one, this next one should be going to Godlike automatically. Goosebumps. Don't play with me. Don't. Play.
Yeah.
Goosebumps
Yeah.
is on.
Listen,
And that
all
show
right,
should honestly be top 5 Godlike at the moment. At the moment, I would
Goosebumps.
put Goosebumps before Keenan and Kel.
Goosebumps.
And I'll put it over. I'll put it in Boy Meets World too. The reason being is that Goosebumps, the shows like and the books, they had a grip. They had a
They
grip.
had-
on,
yeah,
like,
they had a
like,
firm
was
grip.
like,
Books, absolutely.
Don't play.
Like they were, no,
R.L.
they
Stein
were.
was running that shit.
He was.
They had a grip.
I
Like,
tell you
I
this,
think I had maybe about 40 of those books at one
I
point.
read
too.
most of my books because of Goosebumps. Most of the books I read in my
Exactly.
life. were Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Exactly. A
Yeah,
lot
and look,
of the
Hey, that
Goosebumps
cover,
is what made
I
me
read
read.
was Goosebumps.
Yeah.
that cover, those cover arts on those Goosebumps books was
Oh, it
fire.
was fire.
Oh, yeah.
For
All right,
90s
bro,
I
I
was
said
like,
this-
somebody is in a bag on these cover arts.
I think
no,
I mentioned
Goosebumps.
this before on one of the other podcasts that I'm involved in. It might have been this one, I don't know. But Night of the Living Dummy is the reason I was scared of dolls until Chucky furthered it and then ruined it.
Goosebumps
But
gave me
Slappy, that
nightmares.
motherfucker was creepy.
Okay, so what was the first? Okay, let's just do this real quick.
I'm about to say, what's your favorite? Yeah, what's
The
your
fourth
favorite?
book was the Cuckoo Doll, the Cuckoo Clock.
No,
The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Was
Cuckoo
that
Clock
the
of Doom.
first book?
the first book is the haunted house. It's
That's the
haunted-
first book.
Yeah.
The second book I don't remember. Was the werewolf? Was it the werewolf?
It's the werewolf, and then I think
The
like
third one was Monster Blood. The fourth one was the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. And then
then
the fifth one was
The Cuckoo Clock. The Cuckoo Clock. I used to just sing that.
Say
randomly.
cheese and die.
okay. The fifth one.
Say
No.
Cheese and
Say
Die.
Cheese
was
and Die.
creepy. Oh,
That
shit.
one fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to take pictures. Still to this day, I don't like taking pictures. And it might
You
be
know
because
what?
Cheese and
That
Die.
makes sense. That makes
I-
The
sense.
one that
you
got
know I
me
don't
was
like-
the one where they had that like little sponge potato or whatnot, and you had to be nice to it
I remember that.
to keep it from growing out of control.
the egg one, right? It looked like an egg monster, and then he got he got stuck in a freezer or something like that, and he thought the egg monster was about to eat him, but it actually covered him up and kept him warm. I remember those books. I remember certain shit in my childhood. I remember the R.L. Stein books of Goosebumps.
Mine was
Mhm.
Camp Nightmare. Welcome to Camp Nightmare.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yo,
your.
I was about to ask that, Joe. Yeah,
that
that
one
camp
right
was
there.
lit.
And then they went into the select your own,
Select your own. That was my
edition.
shit.
Your
Oh
own
yeah,
adventure
remember
series,
those
yeah.
ones where it'd be like turn the page.
Yeah,
20.
turn
Yeah,
to page 57.
Oh yeah, I
There was
remember
one at
those.
at an amusement park. That joint was lit. I low key died a couple times for sure.
That, you gotta think
Oh.
in order. You gotta think how creative somebody has to be in their mind in the '90s to be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep these kids so interested that I'm gonna have them turning pages so that they can find out what their next route
That's
is.
why I'm saying Goosebumps has to be top 5. God,
Yeah, no, it does. It has to be. Like Goosebumps had a
Like, you could
because
try
mind
you
you-
want the story to end. Like
Yeah, exactly. Because mind you, look at how many people have attempted to do that same plan in
Yeah.
books and in film.
No,
How has
not
it
even
worked
in
out for
film. In video games. In video games,
Yeah,
you have
video
select
games.
your route, whether you go
Mhm.
left or right, and it gives you an entire different story. Just think about that.
But niggas tried that joint.
Yeah,
Didn't
the
they try with a
Telltale
Black
games are
Mirror show? A Black Mirror selection, and people was not rocking with that joint. That I heard. That I forgot what it was called. But it came out a couple
I know
years
what you're
ago.
talking about, where you got to choose which scene you go to.
Yeah, it didn't work. It's like, Goosebumps did that shit well in literary form. All right, what's the next
That's ain't common.
And Goosebumps books were cheap. They were like only like $3 or $4.
one? They
I'm
were-
looking at the whole set. The whole set is only $60. I might cop this bitch.
I might
Wait,
cop
for
that.
all of them?
Yep.
How many is all of them?
Bugging. Oh, over 40. There's at least 60, right?
What?
How many is in that collection?
Hold on. In this particular collection, there are 36 books.
Oh, okay. So it's not all of them, but $60 for
Yeah.
that? I mean,
Yeah.
shit. That's basically like.
I think this is the
$1,000
original one,
per.
though, because he continued to write for a while.
I mean, he's still
so
writing now.
He did Goosebumps. Then he did the Fear Street,
Fear
which
Street
was
series,
more of
yeah.
his like young adult. It was more mature than the kids, but
Mhm.
still not fully. Because I remember they had the Beach House series. That joint was creepy, where you go into the closet and you were in a different time zone, but it was a whole murder mystery. And I mean, right now, shameless plug. I just want to take this time out to thank KamKickz for hooking your boy up with the link to watch Fear Street on Netflix in advance. It's been a fun ride. I'm looking forward to part 3 that comes out this Friday.
I'm mad they sat up there and sent the link on Thursday.
You know what?
For part
Shorty,
2.
I
And I'm like,
wanted
well,
to
the shit comes out tomorrow.
I wanted to speak on it, but because Netflix and them are getting these tweets and whatnot, I decided I'll save it. So I won't include it in this audio just yet. But Cam, I'm with you 100%. That whole rollout schedule is low-key sloppy. Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, like when all the movies come out Friday, don't make sense. That's way too inconsistent. That's not really an advanced screening, but whatever. I don't want to say this name wrong because I see wasn't that basically the
I can't wait to see my name in lights.
Is this
No
the
one's
Latina
gonna
version of
stop
Moesha?
me.
Because this song is
You'll
mad familiar.
I will go for Taina.
All the ladies
I
singing this,
honestly don't know.
we're gonna put this minimum good. Minimum good.
Mm?
Minimum good. All the ladies singing this, they seem to enjoy it. I'm gonna just say minimum
The
good.
song was fire.
Shorty was
That was about it.
Shorty was bad.
The next time you saw her, she was in that Mario Touch video.
Exactly. Yeah, she made her name Bright Lights. There you go.
Mm.
All right.
Y'all really like Taina for real? I like the song.
I mean, after they started singing it, I vaguely remember, but I still can't remember like in detail in the episode. But
think that's a Raven without the psychic powers. It was kind of like that.
I mean, at this point,
I thought it was more of the Latina.
But it took place in like New York.
Yeah,
it was
it
more
took
like
place in
that.
New York.
It was
She
really
wanted
Moesha.
It was a school. It was a school of the arts, though. They
Yeah.
was like dancing and stuff. It was really what's that shit called? Victorious without music, without them singing and shit.
Okay.
They was in like basically a.
So I'm willing to put it as low as solid then, but it's up to the people who actually.
I mean, at this point, I'm a champion net to go up to good.
It's good.
All right, then we'll leave it at good. Even Stevens. For me, goated.
Or God, like
Yeah.
Mm.
It ain't going.
Wait.
It ain't
Does
going
that mean
lower
do
than
we
that.
have the Lizzie McGuire show on here?
No.
We don't have Lizzie on there.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
That's
have
even
even
mentioned
Stevens,
it.
but not
I
Lizzie.
forgot about it.
Oh, damn.
I'm pretty
have-
sure I
do
said
we
it
have
on
Animorphs
the
in here?
list.
Yo, is Animorphs in here?
No.
Oh shit! Because if we gonna big up Goosebumps, them Animorph books was
Animorphs,
fucking-
Right.
Yeah,
And
Animorphs
those
was
covers
brutal.
were fire
Yo,
too.
exactly.
Those
Everyone
covers.
was a different transformation to an animal was lit, and the whole
Yes.
storyline was
The
fire.
storyline was
Yo,
absolutely crazy. That was the first time I remember literally experiencing direct death of a human.
yeah.
Like
They
that's
didn't
one of
know
the first
fucking-
times like you actually because Goosebumps is horror, you know what I mean? But that was the storyline with kids actually being killed. And I was like, am I really reading this? Like, what's going on? Yeah, Animorphs was everything.
Yo, Steve, do me a favor. Does Amazon got a book set of Animorphs? I feel like it's gonna be
I'm
dumb
looking at it right
expensive.
now.
I feel like it's gonna be dumb expensive now.
The full series on Amazon is going for $400. And Goosebumps 1 through 62. 1 through 62 is going for $400.
Oh yeah, Animorphs. Yeah, that shit is
$400.
Nah, actually, no. That makes sense. That's about $8, around $8 per book. That's actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's just because it's all of them at the same time. You're like, hold on.
Right.
That's almost a council right there. Hold on. I could be saving that for the new Switch. All right. What's the next one?
Which is not even worth it.
The new Switch is not worth it?
No. Because
I'm not
Only
getting
thing
into
it
that.
is 6 inches bigger than the other Switch.
That's what she
All
said.
Right. And then all the other was like,
Yeah, not that.
We go that
6
route.
inches is a big difference in that case.
Look,
I'm back. Crystal
Unfabulous.
sipped that drink when I said that. She like, yeah, that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, someone will pay for a couple of inches.
Again, these are one of those Nickelodeon shows that I knew was on. I wasn't really watching it like
It
that,
was
so
cool.
I
No idea what
just
that is.
defer to y'all.
Unfabulous was cool. Wasn't nothing special. Emma Roberts can't sing, and the black guy fine as hell now.
Wait, Emma Roberts was in that bit?
I don't know what this show is.
Is that what you
I
just
think
said?
I know
Crystal?
what this show is.
Yeah.
I just can't remember what it is. I can't
You
remember
said Emma Roberts?
Did I get
What
it right?
What show?
Unfabulous.
Okay, I remember that show, yeah.
Are we just putting it trash? I didn't hear anybody say it was trash.
Yeah,
but
Emma
I
Roberts
decided to
was
put
the
it trash.
lead. It was okay.
Yeah, Emma Roberts was the read, and then they got Jordan Calloway, who is in the Black Lightning.
It's fine as hell now.
Who does Jordan Calloway play in Black
Show
Lightning?
yourself.
Black Lightning.
No, he doesn't play as Black Lightning. He plays as Pain.
Oh yeah, that's Khalil.
Yeah, Khalil. Yeah,
Oh, he was in this bit.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Oh, then you know what? He definitely must have glowed up because I don't remember that nigga seeing that bro being advertised. That nigga glowed up. All right, Crystal, right? Crystal can lust after her man like that. But so we just gonna put it trash off that. I mean,
All I'm doing is acknowledging attraction. Calm down.
I said you can go off of that,
It
but
was
like
bad.
I didn't
It
hear
was
anything
bad.
that warranted as trash, but it's still
Yeah.
like trash. So I'm confirming. We keep
It was
it.
She
trash.
couldn't sing, even though they kept making her sing every episode. I didn't understand.
Right.
It was
Like I
terrible.
don't understand. The
Well,
single
if
was
she can't
terrible.
sing and they kept making her sing, I understand trash.
Well, besides
Abby
that,
Land
everything was
is amazing.
God, like,
yeah, got like
What show is that?
I
Happy
don't
Land.
remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pappy Land is godlike.
that's
Absolutely.
God, like.
Mhm.
What
Y'all
is
bad
that?
at that. Is it top 5?
Mhm.
No, but it's before.
I think we oughta.
it's
We
before Puzzle
don't need
Play.
to
Yeah.
put them in order like that. Just
Yeah, you know,
let
y'all
them
said
be.
it like 6 times, and yet we've still been doing it. So that's
Who's
why
we? It's
it's
you.
disregarded. And it's still being acknowledged. Goosebumps got moved. Like we've seen rearrangements, so that's
Shut
why
up,
I'm still doing it.
Abraham.
But I'm still
Please.
doing it.
Damn.
But I'm still doing
Why
it.
y'all jumping my nigga Abe? Goddamn.
Nah,
You can shut up too.
Let's get violent. Let's get violent. What's the next
I'm glad
show?
she said you can shut up too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, just because
Yes,
Cam
ma'am.
ain't feeling
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
don't mean that violence will avoid her. It just means that
Move
she's
on to
been
the
lucky
next
enough
one,
to avoid
Abe.
it for a bit. I need the screen to scroll down. Are you controlling the screens, Crystal?
No.
Are you controlling the
No, I'm
screen?
not. So I'm waiting for it to go down.
Okay, then be quiet.
How you gonna tell me to be quiet and I'm waiting for the show to go down? You see, does that make sense to y'all? First of all, this
You
one
get
is
me,
already
Kiss,
cut off,
y'all?
so y'all
He gonna
decide
cry in the
which
car.
one, which show this is.
Hose Rider.
Ghost Rider. I mean, everybody
That's a
speaks
Hose
highly
Rider
about
right
this.
there.
This is another one of those things that's
That's
similar to,
definitely godlike.
God,
yeah,
like,
similar
Did
to
y'all see
Color
that
Color and all them
episode
joints.
when they had like that bubble gum or that?
Oh, you putting it
goop-
goated?
What? What's going on
I
here?
don't remember this one.
I don't remember. Ghost Rider at
So
all.
I remember Ghost Rider because it was an older show.
Welcome back, Black.
This nigga-
Welcome back.
This all y'all get in the cut, like, let me
This
let
is your
these young folks
protagonist
do it.
talking about welcome back.
Hey, Crystal Light Yagami. I mean, look.
So it was an older show, but it was a really, really good, well written, drawn out show.
I
So,
don't like the new one they done came out with.
No.
So Black? Is it goated or godlike?
it can stay goated.
Okay.
I mean, there's no issue if it goes at the back end of Godlike or if it goes in the front end of Goated. I'm okay with it.
Next show.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nigga, what?
What is that?
Wild and
Wild
Crazy,
and Crazy
Kids.
Wild
Kids.
and Crazy Kids. Now that is goated.
Wasn't it like just like a reality?
No,
I'm
it was
moving
like-
obstacles and shit.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
it was-
I'm
it
the
was-
only
it was
one
like
who
one
got
of the
excited and said anything. Everybody else is just like, all right, cool.
It can be goated.
It's one of the first, like when Nickelodeon first got their studios.
Yes.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Is
It
this
was
where
like
they debuted the slime things and whatnot? The slime?
No, it was a game show. Wasn't that Omar Gooden used to be a host?
Yeah, it was a game
Yeah.
show.
It was a game show.
It was a game show, and like the kids would like one team would be wearing orange, another one be wearing.
And they would get slime too, right? Or was that just Nickelodeon?
I think you're
Family?
thinking
That was
of Figure It
Nickelodeon
Out.
thing in general. Yeah,
That
That's
was one of the
Nickelodeon
things they did in general. Okay.
yeah. Nickelodeon just used to slap people. Wild and Crazy Kids was goated for me, but at the same time, Black is the same age as me, and he wasn't as hype, so maybe that was just a me thing.
It sounds like you just.
I enjoy Legends of the Hidden Temple more. I'll say
This is
that.
true.
Oh yeah.
I like how.
Hit a double on this bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden
So
Temple
I-
is better.
Yeah, so like if we're talking Wild and Crazy Kids, it's sure Godlike, but if it got knocked down to the level below Godlike, that's fine.
Yeah, I think goated.
Legends of the Hidden Temple is better. So
Yeah,
that means
Legends of the Hidden Temple is
if
better.
that's goated, then Legends of the Hidden Temple has to be Godlike. So
Mike's inspiration station.
That's
Wait, hold
Pappy
on.
Land. That's my nigga from Pappy Land again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's him doing his thing by himself.
Another show?
Yeah, he had another show. It's,
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
both drawing shows.
So where's Pappy Land at? Because off the strength, my man put out 2 shows.
Happy
Go
Land
ahead.
is Godlike.
Go ahead, get your flowers. Get your flowers.
Get your flowers, my man.
get your flow.
I like how Nickelodeon decided to be like, "Yo, let's nut on these kids."
I'm
and
gonna
call
be
it slime.
honest with y'all.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
With slime, I'm sick of you.
In
He's
comparison
funny.
to the cartoon tier rankings, this is mad tame, and I'm kind of disappointed. Like,
Hey,
Oh
can I-
no, the
wait,
rearranging is yet
wait,
to
go
come.
back up, go back up, go back
Yeah,
up.
real name.
Can I just say how much I like Carmen Sandiego one more time? I like Carmen Sandiego.
This nigga.
so you want to move it up then?
Just one
No,
time.
not yet.
Just wanted to say it one time. You know,
Just one more time. She was
I
fine.
could take you there.
I never saw her face, but she was beautiful.
If you're an artist and you're listening
I mean,
to
it's
this, and you know
I'm
how
gonna
to
have to
make
give you
those
commission.
crazy sexual content pictures,
Hey, listen.
you guys
I mean,
make-
listen.
Can you Carmen San Diego and nothing under the trench coat
Bro.
for my nigga Black?
That
One
was
time.
not my request,
Please
but
and
if
thank
it
you.
if it is made
This
at Black
next
Player on
title-
Twitter,
I feel like we playing a Wheel of Fortune. So whoever knows, this shit look like cold at this point. What's
Yeah,
that
it's
image
just-
out?
Half of us know it and half of us don't be knowing.
what is that?
How about
No,
your Alaya? What's that?
I don't know what that title is.
actual Ayo. What?
What is
Wow.
It's cut off. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
it? Just like slid to me.
Lamb choy
We don't even
yellow.
know what it
Lamb
is.
chop play along.
Oh, lamb chop play.
Oh,
along.
lamb
That's
chop.
lamb chop.
Oh, that's lamb chop. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, How's that not at least like goated?
Wow.
I mean, I think
everybody changed it. Everybody changed
yeah.
it. when they found out.
Once we found out the missing letters of that,
It was real Wheel of Fortune because I'm like, the fuck is this?
I told you that shit was like, oh no, we missing too many letters for me to guess this shit. All right, unanimous. Phil of the Future. All right, look. All right, now that we back to Disney shows,
I love Phil of the
put
Future.
that one good
I
or
feel like-
solid.
I'm okay with good or
Not-
solid.
It was
Me
if,
too.
if anybody
I'll go
fixed it, let's say goated, you fucking
Solid.
off your ass.
I remember the name. I don't remember the show.
I don't like it.
I remember the
You
song.
know, so the thing about
Phil,
Phil, he was from the future. Yeah, Phil of the future.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
apparently
so-
they didn't have any pinky toes. Like they made it a point to let us know that, and I was like, I guess, all right.
Y'all all were singing the song, so I guess it meant something.
It was great.
Oh,
I
it was
looked at-
good. It was good, but it shouldn't go into the goated regard, like that's for sure. And
I
I
looked
can't wait for people on the TL to be like, "Hey, that shit goated, that shit god." Like, be like, you drunk off your ass.
Just
Cousin
one
Skeeter.
man.
I mean, goated. Cousin Skeeter, goated.
It's goated.
Good.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's goated.
Cousin Skeeter kind of reminds me of like the conversation we had about SpongeBob. Cousin Skeeter had a shit ton of like skits done of it and memes.
Mm-hmm.
What show is
Well,
that?
I mean,
You don't
Love
remember
it.
Cousin Skeeter, Cam?
I can't see what these things are.
Oh, I was about to say Cousin Skeeter is the one with the
But Megan
dog
Good.
by
I,
Bill
mean, I
Bellamy.
know what Cousin Skeeter is. I just
Oh, okay.
can't see these what's the names all the way.
Whimsy's house.
So, what was it about?
no. She just like the titles are cut off because of the images are.
No.
He's asking about what it is.
What is it?
Oh, you never
Oh, this one. I
Cousin
remember the
Skeeter got
puppet.
sent to live at his cousin's house for reasons I can't remember, and it was basically just their daily adventures. The person who played Raven's dad played his uncle, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
And
then
old
there
boy,
was
was
Robert
it old boy
Rashad.
from One on One?
Yep,
Our
Yeah,
nerd
Robert,
was
his
he?
Robert
cousin.
Rashad.
Yeah.
played his cousin.
And then Bill Bellamy was the puppet.
The puppet.
Wait. What did you say? Whose cousin?
Right.
Crystal, whose cousin?
The person who played Arnez played Skeeter's cousin.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you meant like I thought
Yeah,
you said
Megan
that
Good was in
Raven's
it as
cousin
well.
as in like real life.
Yeah.
All right.
Megan Good was
Megan Good played that girl that
Megan
his
Good was in the
cousin
show. Yes.
Yeah.
The love
All right.
interest.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Megan
love
Good,
interest girl,
like,
yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that Shazam 2 movie, but that's neither here nor there. Wimby's house. I
love
know
Wimby's
Crystal seems to love it. I remember the shorty. I just don't. Can't. I
I'm
can't
okay
say
with
that I
wherever
remember
you, because if people don't remember it, then I'm
I
not
don't
fighting
remember.
for it. Like I enjoyed the watch. She was a little bit of annoying, but I mean that's
This
any
show,
kid
didn't
show.
this show used to come on right before that kangaroo show? That karate kangaroo, what was that shit called? Dang, it was like Puzzle Plays, Whimsy House, and then the karate kangaroo shit used to come on.
Karate Kangaroo.
It was a kangaroo. He had on a red fucking karate dojo uniform. Dang, I can't remember that shit. That shit gonna bother me. I'm sorry. I thought one of y'all would just know it and it would be off my mind now.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. You talking about the kangaroo movie with like 5 kangaroos or whatever. Let me see.
All right, what's this?
You
What's
talking about
this
Warriors of Virtue.
Sabuma.
The Moo food somewhere near the top.
Somewhere near the top, she said.
They just put
I
that.
give it a good.
It
was good.
Goated.
That was really good.
I wanted that goated.
I heard one good. I heard a couple goateds. What we running with?
Real quick, Steve, were you talking about Captain Kangaroo or no?
It's called The Adventures of Kangaroo.
Kangaroo what?
That shit sounds terrible. Now that I said it out loud.
Definitely don't know what the fuck you talking
I
about.
was about to say, bless you, brother.
Mr. Miyagi was on there. It was him and Mr. Miyagi, and they.
I don't remember.
Damn, that's an old one then.
Anyway, Zaboomafoo, I wanted that goated.
All right, so we got someone who wants that goated. We got someone who put it at good. What we feeling? We fighting for this or we not?
The songs were great.
You know what?
They taught us about animals.
Y'all niggas better be careful
It's
before Crystal Light Yagami pulls out her Death Note.
Hey, Crystal,
Relax.
Definitely goaded.
I'm rolling with
It
you.
is not goated.
So now, no more people said goated. Wait, nigga, Bo, didn't you say good or now you switched to goated?
I said goated for like the longest.
Who said good?
I said good.
I said good.
Oh well, majority beat y'all.
Zaboomafoo, I actually watched it more than I watched Wishbone.
I love both.
Oh, are y'all trying to okay.
Oh no, let's not.
Okay. Can't
just
say
saying-
something
I'm
for
just
that one.
saying-
Okay.
I'm
No,
just saying
Steve,
if-
you good. Steve, you good. You good. What's the next show? What's the
I'm
next show?
saying if Zaboomafoo is that good, then we would have to start. We're gonna start doing that shit that I was doing with the Rocket Power, and y'all gonna start being mad at me.
Don't speak of
Yo, you talked me into the Rocket Power when I was like, you know what? That's fair. All right, Teletubbies. I mean,
Tinky Winky.
Oh, Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Break it down and make it work now.
Love.
can I ask y'all one question? What is one thing y'all learned from Teletubbies?
Not a
That's not
Not a-
At least,
What else did you need to
at
learn?
least Barney, we learned shit, but look,
Hey, you
I
talking
can't-
about how good
I
Barney
can't-
is when you trash
No,
it.
yeah, I can't. I want to trash Teletubbies, but Barney was definitely better than Teletubbies. But if y'all put Teletubbies high, just on principle, Barney's gonna have to be higher. Like, let's be real, Teletubbies.
Teletubbies came on when everybody was at school or taking a nap.
Yeah,
it's just
that's
like,
right.
please don't put this in no good, no goated, no god. Like, you know, those categories. Don't even put it in solid. I'm fine with mid.
I say it's one above mid.
So solid. I just said don't, not even solid. Not even solid.
I think it's mid.
I'm okay with
That's
mid.
That's a mid.
All right,
Mid.
so
Oh,
that
we move
means
that
y'all
to
can
mid.
put,
All right,
you
move
can put
Ned.
Barney
Move Ned up to
anywhere
good.
up.
Huh?
Right?
Move
How does that move Ned up to good?
Teletubbies.
Wait, I thought we wasn't
Really?
doing any rankings. I thought we was gonna wait until afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, we
I'm just gonna-
okay.
He gonna try to fight with
Hold on.
Barney. I'm gonna make a fight happen.
Yo, I bring Petty to the table all the time. We can bring Petty now. Let's not do that.
Move on to the next show.
Pete and Pete,
Trash.
or Pete to Pete, or Pete to Pete, or
Pete.
The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
It was
oh,
whack.
that's the Nickelodeon
It
show.
was alright. I would say
Y'all
man.
fucking with Nickelodeon like this.
It wasn't
Oh,
trash. It was
damn.
good.
Man.
No,
It
It
was
was
good.
bad,
I
okay.
only remember one episode of the whole show. That's it.
I was watching a little.
Yo, that Loki
documentary
sounds like
that
a
they did.
show that belongs in trash. Then if you can only remember one episode and it wasn't even that solid,
I remember a few episodes.
I'm from wherever y'all place this because it seems
It's
like
not good.
nobody really cares for it.
It's not good, but
Not
it's
good.
one of them things where Nickelodeon. It was one of their first shows, and it got the hype because of that, but it wasn't good. So if a bunch of white people on the timeline, which we don't care about them, if they see it, they're gonna be like, "I can't believe you put it on me." But
I just want to say this for the whites in the back.
The
You don't really
whites.
care about the-
Are you gonna
this is
reiterate
inside the
what
mind of
we
a
gotta do?
Blerd. So we support black and black POCs as well. And I, to be politically correct, I should include all POCs. We appreciate y'all, but the whites, the male monkeys, the
What? The albino
Nickelodeon,
silverbacks.
y'all can
The powder bird.
We don't care for your
unflavored snow cone. We don't care about. We
The
I
don't.
blue
hate
mascots.
y'all.
we don't need y'all. All right.
The unseasoned mayonnaise.
Yeah, you know the boiled chickens of this world. We don't need y'all. What would you do?
Baked chicken.
That's a TV show. What would you do is a game show that was coming on with Wild and Crazy Kids and Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yo, I'm
That's
saying
it.
that a lot of all right, look. So one thing I'm noticing so far from this tier list is that there's a lot of Nickelodeon shows. And
But I
from my
think-
childhood, I remember PBS and Disney really holding it down when it came to the live action shows.
Yeah,
And of
'cause
course, like you know,
Nickelodeon era
early
was-
Amanda and whatnot.
What would you do was dope. The issue with that, he ended up quitting the show because his daughter basically made a statement to him, was like, "You play with a bunch of kids on TV and you
She
never
don't
play
play
with
with me.
you never play with
Oh,
me."
wow.
So he left the show, and that's why the show got canceled. But the show was already going for like 8 years. Like that was
Damn,
their-
8 years of neglect, my nigga. Shit.
That's that bullet.
on some real shit. This show, if this show didn't get canceled, we might not have never gotten Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was that good.
Oh, so
It
okay.
came after that
Yeah.
era.
All right.
This,
So
this was
wherever
the
you guys
first.
want to put it.
This was the first game show for kids, basically.
Off the
I
strength of
think-
that, we could put it
I
good.
think a lot of these shows I didn't see because I didn't have Nickelodeon. Not saying I never watched Nickelodeon, but we didn't have cable when I was growing up. So a bunch of these shows I didn't see
Call
because
me-
of Nickelodeon.
Call me a rich nigga.
Yeah.
You still cable.
I didn't get Nickelodeon. I didn't get Nickelodeon in
You
Nigeria.
also an immigrant, so you good.
I didn't get Nickelodeon in Nigeria until like 2000 and
Bo, you don't need to defend yourself at all.
Okay.
Hey,
Like, if anybody got static, they can see me. Like you good. Bo.
You
Okay.
ain't gonna do nothing.
No, I wish they would say something. They find out. All right, yo. I was waiting for this one because I want to make a public statement. Regarding
What
the
is
whole
that?
What is
Zoe
it?
101.
101. Look,
Zoe.
Britney's dad was focused on the wrong spears. All right,
Oh.
let's focus on the wrong spears.
Oh God.
That's all I'm gonna say. So Zoe 101. That's honestly up to, I didn't really care for the show. I could put
I
it
liked it. I enjoyed it. I'd give
It
it
was
like
good.
a solid.
It was good.
a
I liked it.
solid. I'm okay with.
So were a lot of these shows back out in like 2003 and stuff? Is that why?
Zoe 101 was
Possibly.
later 2000s, I think. Correct? me if I'm
5, I
wrong.
believe. 5
Is
or
that-
6.
That I was in college. Is that why I never watched this shit?
I mean,
What?
that would make a lot of sense. I would be kind of, concerned as a college student watching Zoe 101 religiously.
Zoe 101 came out in 2005. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. It was
That's
2005.
crazy.
Nigga, you was in college in 2005. Damn, you old as shit.
I know already.
I was still in elementary school. Holy hell.
Crazy.
College was nowhere near my mom. No,
Mm.
damn, bro. Black, I didn't realize you was that much older than me, son. I joked about you
get
being
it.
old,
I
but I
get
felt like you were
it,
closer.
sir. I get it already.
Like,
Okay.
shit. Okay, 05. You sure
Well,
you was in
the
college
thing
in
is that
05?
I think
He's
Zoe
telling you to
101.
shut up, babe.
Yeah.
No, are you sure you was in college in 05? You sure you're not
Yes.
just like
No.
misremembering?
No. I was in college in
He said you are
God.
misremembering. 'cause of your old age. This nigga is the devil.
Haunted Hathaways. I don't remember. This shit. It looks like I should.
I don't
I should
remember
remember
this
it. I don't remember it.
It's on Netflix because my daughter watches it now.
Is it a new show?
Is this another Nickelodeon show?
Yep.
Yo, was Nickelodeon really killing the game like this? Did they really have this much?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
When it
But the
comes to
problem
kids
is
shows
that
like
we're not
this,
remembering that shit
Well,
though.
they
So
had
was
their
it
own-
really busted?
They had their own studio, and I think that's sort of what put
Yeah.
them above everything else.
They were the first ones with their own studio.
It wasn't their studio. Was their studio in Orlando? If I'm not
I
wrong.
think
Yeah.
it was in Los Angeles.
Further.
Yeah. So
It
they
was in
had
Los Angeles. It is.
Can I ask you
It
this?
was in Orlando. It was in.
they had
It was
two,
Orlando.
right?
First
They
one
had
was
one in
Orlando.
Orlando and they had
I
one in
remember the
LA.
one in Orlando. They kept.
I think they started in Orlando.
the
Yeah,
first
it's
one,
Orlando
the main
because,
one is Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a
Yeah.
documentary on Hulu right now.
Now here's the thing though. While
It's
they had
good,
their own
too.
studios and they were putting we'll see more by the end of this list where we rank a lot of these Nickelodeon shows, but because we know there are some that are missing. In your opinion, was Nickelodeon busting like that? Did they have a stranglehold? Like, were they good or were they just putting out
For
they were.
live actions, they
Nah,
kind of.
they had a stranglehold. When it came to live action shows, Nickelodeon was the channel.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree with that.
But that's the thing, that by the time they weren't the channel anymore, Abe, you were coming into Nickelodeon.
Yeah. So you got the tail end.
Because I remember more of the
Young
Disney
Soul.
live action shows like Even Stevens,
But,
Lizzie
yeah.
McGuire.
Yeah, by that time,
Disney
Disney had.
Disney.
Life, all
And
that.
That is very true.
They talk about that in the documentary. The person that started Nickelodeon, when they closed Orlando Studios down, they closed it down because the president left and went to Disney. So there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was about to say
that.
that. I was about to say it makes a lot of sense.
What's the
because
name
a
of this
lot the-
documentary?
Shit! Don't let me lie to you. I'm gonna look it up and then I'll
Yeah,
get back
that's
to you.
fine.
And it
Yeah,
makes sense because
that's-
if we're talking timeline wise, I do remember more Disney shows because I think, I remember more Disney shows than I remember Nickelodeon shows for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's same here.
And it
So
makes
what
a lot
was
of
it
sense.
It's called The Orange Years. On
I wanna watch
Hulu.
that.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who wants to watch
is that
something
on
good,
Netflix?
The Orange Years.
It's on
It's on
Hulu.
Hulu.
It's
Oh,
called
So where we putting the Haunted Hathaways then?
It's mid.
No idea what it is.
All right,
I don't
that's
even know
no
what
I
it
don't
is.
know what it is.
Oh, hey, this our shit though.
Oh yeah, no, the jersey is automatically godlike. Don't
The
fucking play.
jersey is fire.
I'm not sure about top
Gold.
5 godlike, but it's
I don't
godlike.
know what it is.
I don't remember
Oh,
this.
so
I can
all right,
give it
so
gold. I
this
can-
one
I
was
would
where
settle
like
for
they
gold.
had a old sweater in the house, and every time one of the kids wore it, it took them to the past into the life of an athlete.
I do.
So a
remember
lot of
that.
those who were into sports were
remember
fucking with
that.
this. Like they covered nearly every sports, and it was. I mean, the overall message was about good sportsmanship and shit like that, but they made the story entertaining.
No, I do remember. I
like
vaguely
that.
remember that, and it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was dope. All right, what's the next one?
Next one is
I
Sweet
love
Life
this
is
one.
Zack and
Zack and
Cody.
Cody.
Minimum goated. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was entertaining. I was not fucking with Sweet
Yeah.
Life on first, though.
It was
Sweet
good.
Life on Deck was not that great, but the
wasn't.
original
Yeah.
series.
Mr. Mosby, and I don't know that nigga's name, but the one with the bellhop with the 20
Oh,
names,
shit.
Yes.
he
You
was
talking about TC from the Wayans brothers?
Yep.
yeah, he carried that show too. That motherfucker was dope.
because he's black.
Amanda Show.
The Amanda Show, well, Mr. Mosby was dope, but also the bellhop, the Latino dude.
I
He
can't
was
think of
also
his
dope.
name right now.
Yeah, someone tweeted it just recently too, because someone tweeted like who carried Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Someone did the whole name, and I was like, "You're right." The Amanda Show. I mean, we got to put that.
Put that like.
godlike. Bringing the dancing
Esteban.
lobsters. Bringing the dancing lobsters. Don't play. I mean,
Abe, it was
Amanda
Esteban.
Bynes. It was Esteban, Rodrigo
Good.
Montero, Rodriguez, Maria.
I put good, too.
Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
There we go. Say it again, Crystal. Say it again for the whites who.
I was
don't
like, I said it
Latinos.
once. That was all you gonna get.
The whites. Oh, you're not doing it again? I just wanted the whites to listen. All right, we putting Amanda Show goated. All right, whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
good. Yeah.
All that.
Pretty good.
So I mean, are we putting all that godlike? Can we put that?
All that
godlike?
is godlike.
That's got like,
Okay,
yeah.
All that is
Okay,
godlike.
all right. I'm down with 2 of the 3 because that was the big 3 of
Yeah.
of those shows.
All that gave us
All that birth.
Yeah Boy.
You know,
All that gave us
All
Kenan
that
and Kel.
birth
It gave us
of
the
the
Amanda
Show.
Show.
like
So that means it automatically has to be ahead of all those, right?
it's
Yeah.
top 5.
Not all the time, but it can be.
Nah, it's top 5.
Top
It
I'm
was
not
a-
arguing
pull
with
up for
this in the top
kids.
5, but
It was a skit show. It was like the Mad TV for kids. It was
Right.
like a
because
skit
mind
show.
you, the reason I say that is because we have that show that preceded that's What Would You Do? Y'all
Yeah.
said that preceded Legends of the Hidden Temple. We don't get Legends of the Hidden Temple without that. I mean, already we know that Legends of the Hidden Temple is going to be above that tier, so that logic doesn't always apply.
Understandable.
Big Time Rush, I really didn't give a damn about Big Time
know
Rush.
what
I
that is.
enjoyed Big Time Rush. They got a whole song with Snoop Dogg. It's fun.
It's fun.
You see, here's the thing, that's not always a good cosign, though. Snoop Dogg hopping on your track isn't always like, yeah. Like, okay, Snoop Dogg was doing everything and anything. he
They're
could.
supposed to be.
Wasn't Big
That
Time
was it.
Rush the singing boy band group?
Yeah, it was
They-
4
they are
friends that get
boy
together
band
that formed a
group.
boy band, and their adventures
But they're
basically
not the
trying to
Jonas
figure out how to
Brothers,
be
though.
stars. I loved it. It was great.
It was all right. I didn't mind it.
It's
So,
bad.
man, mid, solid, good.
Man.
I'm not even going to mention God or Gold Leg because they don't belong there.
I don't love it.
But I
enough
feel
to
like
argue
there will
about
be people who are like, yeah, this shit goated, and I'm like, okay,
Let's leave it in there.
for you, baby.
Man,
I don't have a vote.
All right, what's the next one?
True Jackson.
True Jackson. True Jackson.
Ah,
That's
ain't that
Kiki Palmer's
Sky?
show.
Oh, that's Kiki. Which one? Which show was Sky Jackson in? Which Nickelodeon show was she
That
in?
was Disney. Sky Jackson
was in
was on some
Disney.
show on
okay.
Disney.
Kiki Palmer.
was a-
I'm fine with whatever you guys want.
I don't remember this. Either.
Me either. I'm okay.
don't remember.
Vaguely.
All
All right, we'll keep it good.
It's time for the Romeo
Oh,
show.
Trash.
Whoa, hold on. Don't say
We ain't
trash.
gonna discuss it. It's still gonna be in trash. Okay,
Next.
move on.
Next.
Y'all really putting Romeo? Well, y'all putting Romeo show trash, and at the end of trash too.
Y'all saying it was worse than Just Jordan?
Y'all saying nah, y'all bugging. Short Brenda's song, who was giving Mark Zuckerberg top, is better than Romeo.
Oh my god.
That's
Wow.
That's wild.
I like
no.
the Romeo show.
I'd watch
Fabulous
Romeo
is
over
better than
everything in
Romeo?
Men. I'd
I'm
watch every
saying,
Romeo over
Romeo
Men.
got to go over. Romeo, I'll
put it
accept
mid.
Men.
Romeo was definitely
Front
better
of
than
Men.
Jonas.
Front of Men or trailer
Yeah.
mid.
I would give it a mid. or a
Nobody
mid.
remembers Pete and Pete, so put Romeo ahead of that nigga.
Tuesday. Damn, Danny Tamarelli.
What is Pete and Pete? What is
Exactly.
Bro, when they did,
No,
when
we're
they
gonna
did
have-
that little segment on the orange years, I fast forwarded that because it was
Yo.
like 10 minutes long. I was like, oh, let's go and
That's
get
what I'm
through
saying. Like when we revisit the list, we're gonna go through a lot of things that are in certain top categories that people were just like, 8 people said, I don't even know what the fuck this is, and one person said, put it in goated, and I was like, what the fuck? How?
this.
Oh yeah, well, we'll rearrange.
Okay,
Legends of the
so-
Hidden Temple. We already know that's.
You already know where that's
top,
going.
like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
top
Bro,
5. We'll
They're
see.
bringing it back for adults.
They have to.
What?
yeah, they are. Yeah,
because
you
the kids was
serious?
fucking scared. Those kids was traumatized for real when them niggas was like popping out.
For real in real life?
Oh yeah, they were. They were.
They talk about
Nickelodeon
that
was
shit.
scarring
Yeah,
their
they were
kids.
scared.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them kids was scared because they was like they wanted to win, but they didn't want to do that last little.
Yeah,
thing.
where they had the
Why
find
Nickelodeon
stuff.
sounding like the Japanese anime studios just overworking their kids? They don't give a damn about their kids. All right, what's next? Because we haven't seen the one show that is definitely top 5 yet. It hasn't.
Yo Gabba
Yeah, it's towards
Gabba.
the end. Yo Gabba Gabba. How is
Was it
everybody
live
feeling about
action?
that?
Excuse
Yo,
me.
it is live action. All of them are stuffed animals or whatever in costume.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's similar to
Right.
It's a
between.
kid show. It's got some good singing and shit in it. I would put it as solid.
Wasn't there like a yellow monster in that?
Yeah,
Yellow robot.
I'm not mad at none of this. Only reason I would fight for it a little bit is because Skylar made me dress up as the main character for Halloween.
Okay. I'm assuming that means Clarissa explains it all, or is it
Yes.
Marissa? Is
Yeah,
Clarissa?
Clarissa.
Clarissa explains it all.
I loved it.
pretty good. Yeah,
Dang,
I
I hope
loved
I
That was
I spun the
Solid
wheel on
is
the
a
$1
solid.
billion one.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay
It's
with
better
better
than
Good. I'll put it
solid.
in good.
It's good.
Good.
That's
good,
good.
it's better than
All
Tyina.
right.
Tyina not better than Alex Mack, but we'll get there later.
Who are you?
We'll get to
I
that
think it's
later.
because I had a crush on her. That's why she's up there that high. But she
Oh,
needs to
so-
do
I mean, I don't think Taina better than Ned. I'll put Ned again. I'm champion for good for Ned.
Well, Taina's now at the back of solid.
It's not bad.
that was a biased one right there. 'Cause
Next show, please.
I just
Damn,
saw it.
Shorty
I was
said she
like,
has a place to go. She's not doing this shit for 3 hours like last time. All right, we're at Barney. I started this off by saying Barney should be trash, but it is definitely
What's
better than
wrong with
Teletubbies. So anywhere above Teletubbies is okay. If it's after Teletubbies, I can't support that shit. I really can't. Teletubbies should be as far behind from Barney as possible. At least Barney taught
Barney
us
you
shit.
knew you as a child that you hated.
I
so
just
much.
told you. No, clearly I'm defending it.
mhm.
I hate Teletubbies
Standing
more.
aside with my mouth open wide.
Yo, what's this disrespect?
Nah, hold on. Y'all niggas was talking about Barney so high, and y'all cool with
Range
seeing his solid? Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm about to say Barney is actually better than Big Cup of Couch, but I mean,
He had a whole Pumpernickel song.
mhm.
So where are you putting it? Because it was placed as solid and nobody said nothing.
Are we about to goat Barney? Like, is that...
Go Barney, that's where I mean, like start showing some resistance now. But
Well, you know, talent-
people got them solid boundaries.
Hey,
now.
that needs to be
nah,
a
because
fucking
he legit put it in salad. And
Listen.
everybody's like, cool. I was like, wait, I thought y'all niggas fuck with Barney heavy. I
That
thought
need
y'all
to-
wanted that shit.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. Is Barney about to be goated? Like that needs to be on a t-shirt, dog. That sounds like the ultimate quote in some ways. Like, is Barney about to be goated?
I bet you it's gonna be goaded on the timeline. Watch how many people.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Barney.
Man, people gonna go crazy on timeline.
How's
Oh, I know Cam and if Cam is still with us on the show, but I know Cam and Crystal.
Zoom it to the top.
You know what? I do actually remember Zoom. I'm from wherever you placed it, as long as it's
Zoom
way up.
encourage kids to work on their creative side. We got to send in things for them to do on the show.
They're projects. Yeah.
I told
Like-
you
Put it in front of Barney then.
Goated.
They read my joke on TV. Remember?
Yeah, you know, if it's in front of Barney, I'm content. You can put Zoom wherever you want, as long as it's in front of Barney.
Why is it not in goated?
It's better than the man show.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Nah, if Amanda show ain't, if y'all got that shit, go to put it at the end. Make sure it's the last one. Put Zoom in front of that bitch.
Wow.
Better than Sweet Life.
We can do that later.
All right, no, because then we got to start discussing like,
Right,
all right,
right.
you know what? Is
Let's
Sweet Life better
finish
than
the
Cousin
list.
Peter?
Let's
Yeah.
finish the list.
Let's finish the list. We got like 4 more.
Double Dare.
Double Dare can be good or great. I'm
It's
okay with
solid.
that.
You really had
I'm
a lot of
solid.
shows. God damn.
Yeah.
But I still feel like we kind of hold Disney because we don't even we really the only Disney show that we got from the era of Even Stevens is Even Stevens. That's crazy. You know, Lizzie McGuire. That's crazy.
No, that's terrible. Why is Lizzie
Blue's
McGuire not
Clues.
here?
All right. Here's the thing. Was it true the rumors about Old Boy being a criminal? That's what I want to know first.
I don't think so.
Are you
Steve,
talking
what?
about Blue?
Because he was
I mean,
getting
Blue look like a
gold.
criminal.
Steve left the show to be part of a
He was
boy
the rock band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because you know
Music
back in the
and
day,
because he was
kids was like, oh yeah, he used to do this and that, and I was like, hold on,
Goated.
what?
Blue's Clues is fantastic.
Yo, put the camera on me real quick. I'm not saying I'm biased, but I just want to show y'all something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Bang.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Hey
Round for the
man.
Blues Clues.
Would you be upset if
Yes.
accidentally they happen to be trapped in a fire?
Hey, boy.
Hey, wow.
I'm asking. I'm just asking the question. I'm trying to gauge how much you love Blue's Clues.
Damn. I got actual dogs, so yes.
I got actual dogs. Yeah.
I was just wondering. I know, yo, godlike, top 5 godlike. Jet Jackson, R.I.P. because it sucks what happened to him. And I wonder, did we ever find out exactly why? Was it because of the fame, the stardom? Is that what did it, or?
Well, I know it was depression, so
Yeah. Put that shit top 5. We can determine where in the top 5. But Jet Jackson, that I love how they did that shit because there was a time where you weren't sure which one was actually true. Like, remember that movie that they dropped where they kind of made it ambiguous? It's like, yeah, nah, his spy counterpart was actually real, and they were like, no one remembers that movie, the Jet Jackson movie.
Yeah, nope.
All right, as long as it's godlike, that's so Raven, godlike. I mean, it was minimum goated, but has to be
Goated.
Nowhere
I'll
below.
go
I'm okay with goated.
Nowhere
I'm
below
goated or godlike. I'm okay with
definitely in front of Amanda show. I'll put that
Definitely.
right there. Definitely before even Stevens. I'll say that. All right. So that concludes. So we're gonna rank this shit. You want to start from the bottom or the top?
The top.
is easy.
Top.
All right. Bill Nye Science Guy. I feel like anywhere in the top 5 should be good for it. To be honest, I'm fine with
I'm
1 to 5.
content with top 3.
Yeah.
That's
Now you
fine
gotta
with me.
stay top 3.
We good.
Goosebumps for me is similar situations as Bill Nye. Like, it's just one of those things. I'm okay as much as I did love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I said God, like, I'm okay with it being moved around to make room for others.
I think the top 3 is good. Put all that in front of Jet Jackson, and we rolling.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good to me.
Legends
Yeah,
of Hidden
yeah,
Temple
that looks
before or after Boy Meets World, though.
Ooh.
I would put it before, but that's my personal bias. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put Kenan and
Alright,
Kel
so then,
above Gullah
yeah.
Gullah Island.
Ooh,
Just that one shift.
Kenan and Kel right after Boy Meets World.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I-
Yeah.
Apparently, me and Steve really fucked with the Jersey. I'll put the Jersey after Keenan and Kel. But I don't know if it should go above.
I don't know those
Gullah
other two, so I
Island.
really can't speak on. I don't
Well,
know.
Pappy Land is for people that were artists. So
Yeah.
he drew it.
Yeah, I
was
love
dope for
Pappy
me.
Land.
Yeah.
Pappy Land
I
was
like
fire.
Pappy Land just because it was Pappy Land. I can't draw for shit.
Boy,
I feel like
I used to have my
Dark to
paper.
go higher too, but that's me because I like shit like that. So
I would put my opinion, Kenan Kel, Pappy Land, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then the Jersey.
all right, that's I'm content with that.
That's my opinion. I don't know how everybody else feel about it.
I'm
I
okay
don't
with that.
remember
That
the
looks good to me.
Jersey to have an opinion.
Oh shit. Well,
That shit was lame.
Well, me
It came
either.
on
I
the
don't
same
remember
time
it.
as Janet Jackson. That shit was
I do remember the Jersey,
Yeah.
like bits and
I-
pieces
if-
of it. It was
I
good.
feel like if you didn't really give a damn about sports, this shit was not like anything that captured because they covered all sports, even the ones that were minuscule. Like I know they did. There was a figure skating episode. There was like was there lacrosse? Was there a cricket episode, a rugby episode? So they covered multiple sports, and I think this
I wasn't even in sports like that, and I remember the Jersey. The Jersey
Yeah.
was pretty good. Like I didn't
I
get into
feel
sports
like-
big like that, and it was a
Steve,
good show.
Did they have cameos from famous athletes in this shit?
yes,
They
my
did,
favorite
yeah.
episode is the one with Junior Seau.
Yeah. Oh, that football episode was dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. All right, goated.
This is about to be a headache. I can tell already.
Yo, okay, I'm fine with Zoom in the top 3, but I need Between the Lines to move up higher too, at least behind Blue's Clues.
How many people? Wait. How many people? No, I was going back to like what we were saying before. But like, how many people didn't know of Between the Lions?
I
don't
didn't.
know.
I did.
I mean, if you watch PBS, you knew the shit.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. As long as Carmen Sandiego's in the top 5, I don't give a fuck about goated. I'm gonna just be honest. I'll vote everywhere y'all
so
want.
you
but
need
Yeah,
them-
I would definitely
that-
move Carmen
that
up in the
put it
top
up.
5.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
If Carmen's top 5,
Definitely in
she can
front
be
of.
5th. I'm okay with that. I don't know.
I don't know. If I
What about his cousin Skeeter?
even Stevens,
Wait, wait, wait,
hold on,
wait.
sir.
Even Steven's going.
That
too
even
far.
Stevens movie was busting too. By the
This-
way,
this
I
is
low key put Sweet Life
Ooh.
before even Stevens.
No,
No, I wouldn't put Sweet Life before even Stevens.
Yeah, I put Sweet Life after even Stevens.
Yeah,
in my
That's your
opinion.
personal opinion.
Yeah, that's
I mean, isn't that this whole show? I'm confused. It's just not about personal opinions. I'm lost.
Give us some pushback, Crystal.
Like, yeah, not
Fight
just saying,
back,
yeah, that's your
nigga.
personal
Fight
opinion.
back,
Like, that's the
nigga.
whole point of
Fight
this
back.
thing.
She ready to go
Unpopular
in.
opinion, I wasn't that big of a fan of Even Stevens.
Oh no, that's right. That's not an unpopular opinion. There's a good number of people who didn't care about even Stevens.
Agreed.
There's
Yeah.
a good number of people who did. But
I
like,
don't think it should be. Let me.
we
stop.
also understand majority rules, which is
I
what
would-
we
I would-
go
I
by.
would
Wait,
put
what
it
is the vote for even
That shit.
Stevens then?
I'll
'Cause
put
I
it
think it's even. I think
here.
it's even, honestly, for
For
even
me, I'll
Stevens.
put it here. But it's-
Honestly, I
Nah,
put
it's
it in
goated.
good.
Let's go to.
So
I'm about to-
so who wants to keep it goaded?
Me and Abe, I guess, and that's
And
it.
who wants to knock it below goaded?
Me.
Sure.
Me.
Oh,
Dang,
you got 3 people
sure.
that pull it. Unfortunately,
Remember how
Look
you
at all
said
these
majority
niggas not
rules,
saying. You know,
Eddie?
Alright,
did I
but I
argue
voted.
against
You have 4.
Did
It
I
was
argue
4
against
v. 2.
majority rules?
Just
Yeah,
remember
it
what
was
you
4v2.
asking for. Just
When did I
remember what
argue?
you asking
Yeah,
for.
no.
Now we finna go down. We finna go
Yeah,
down.
Steve, exactly.
It's
They
better
want to
than
talk
even
that
Down. We're going down.
We going
I
down this
start
road.
bumping shit down. Best say
So we
that.
bumped it all the way down to
Yeah,
good.
nah, yeah, all right, bet.
I didn't bump it down
That's
to
what we've
good.
been running this
I
whole
didn't
time
bump it to good.
regardless.
I put it
Look
at
at, look at.
I put it at the back end.
All right, let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up.
No, put it back at good. Nah, don't be switching up now. I thought
Okay,
I'm just saying.
Came to war.
That's when you get to that point. Is Blues Clues better than even Stevens?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with Blues. That's what I was gonna say next. You know, even Stevens in front of Sweet Life, but Blues Clues is one of those where its placement in the top 5 of GOATed is I'm content because it was iconic as fuck too.
Yeah, it was.
I don't even remember.
Like I didn't hate Blues Clues.
I don't even remember Ghost Rider, and I let y'all make it. Is that better?
I
than
don't.
even Stevens?
I don't remember Ghost Rider. At all.
Is that better than even Stevens? There we go.
I'm
See?
okay with Ghost Rider being moved. I voted for Ghost Rider.
Majority rules. Hey,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Steve, I'm with you. Look.
You dropped it a whole level.
So right now, please, Alpha, put Even Stevens back in good. That's majority rules. I respect majority rules. Put Even Stevens back in good. Everybody said good.
Petty ass motherfucker.
I didn't say for the record. All right, so let me clarify this now. For the record, I abstained. I did not vote for good.
Nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter who voted. I don't care. Majority rules.
No, I'm just letting y'all know. Like I didn't vote for anything.
Baby.
No. You gotta make it clear to the timeline. Not
the only thing I voted for in Goated was
Carmen.
Okay, so just to make that shit clear,
you made your disclaimer. You said, "Look, I don't give a shit about Goated."
I said that shit on purpose.
We put that shit number 2. Alvin, you are clear of all charges. There's actually no charges against anybody. I just like consistency.
This petty ass motherfucker.
So Even Stevens stays at good. Steve, keep that in mind for when the T out. Look. Because when I edit this shit, and I hear majority of people not putting shit up. Oh, don't worry, my nigga. I will record my own separate audio.
I just don't understand it.
Oh, baby, don't worry. When we release this shit, the reason TF is gonna be because of me. I'm gonna be the one to stoke that fire. I'm bringing the gasoline. Don't worry. All right. Is there anything else you want to debate and go to?
Why did no one single this nigga out during his rant?
Anybody else? Like, are we satisfied with Out of the Box being? I fuck with Out of the Box heavy.
What is Ghost Riders?
What? I don't know. Where's Cam? That was campaigning. And she don't win Ghost. The cops is coming through.
Ghost Rider. It was number 2 on Golden. Oh my God, that was hey, regardless of what
the cops coming through, I'm going to go.
Oh my God. Regardless of what we got going on, keep Even Stevens that good.
I wasn't even trying to be funny. I was asking a genuine question.
No, you weren't being funny. No, that's the beautiful thing about the situation. I just said no, you weren't being funny. I just said no, you weren't being funny. That's the beautiful thing about this situation.
Okay.
You weren't being funny. But somehow Ghost Rider still ended up number 2. But I thought niggas said majority rule. Now people are like, what the fuck is Ghost Rider?
That's why I said what I said earlier. I was like, there's a bunch of shit that was put in the top 3 of good, goated, and godlike that like people didn't even know.
And I like placed up there. I like Ghost Rider. So let me.
No, it was placed there because of majority rules, sir.
You know what's even crazier? Like with Lamb Chop playing along, it's kind of cut off, but you could kind of figure out what it is. When somebody sees Ghost Rider, they still gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" Like even though it's cut off, they still not even gonna know.
No, but hold on. And going by the rule of majority rules, if the majority is like, "What the fuck is this?" Isn't that majority rules?
Right. I'm about to say, why is it?
We did say that it follows the next one, and nobody argued against it. So it went to goated, and it even went to number 2. Now all of a sudden, majority is like, what is Ghost Rider? I don't remember that show. You want to drop that bitch down,
and
right?
That's what I was saying.
You want to drop that bitch
I was
down?
trying to explain that. I was the one who had the floor for Ghost Rider, and I was the one who was explaining what it was. So I gave up my disclaimer once I said Carmen Sandiego, as long as she's top 5, I don't give a fuck what happens. So when y'all said what is Ghost Rider, I didn't give it.
It wasn't.
Don't worry. Don't worry. When I go back to edit the tapes, I'm taking notes so I can blast everybody who was talking shit. All right. So, you see that Ghost Rider right there? Put it anywhere behind even Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an argument
Oh,
against
niggas.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay with it because I honestly didn't know what Ghost Rider is.
No, but niggas don't remember it, so it's still better than the Amanda Show.
I don't know what it is. Why is it so high?
Scroll down to the good category.
I never said anything when it was originally placed. I thought we were just going through putting it and then we were going to discuss later.
Yeah.
Okay, so no. What we were going to discuss later was ranking the shows accurately in the categories we put them in. And there's possible discussion depending, because when niggas realize, like now, like all of a sudden, who the fuck is Ghost Rider? Where'd that come from? Yeah, remove that shit. Okay, bet. How does everybody feel about Goated? I still think Out of the Box should be moved up higher, but if no one feels the same way, we could leave it.
I don't mind it going up a little bit. Because I remember that, so we can.
Now here's the thing: between the lines and Out of the Box, I love them.
They're interchangeable to me.
I like Out of the Box more than Between the Lions, but that's just my personal opinion.
I mean, shorty, that's you know what?
I'm just making it very clear where I stand.
You got it. I understand.
They're interchangeable, so like that's them being next to each other. That makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. Interchangeable. It doesn't matter. Oh wait, is Sweet Life really better than both those shows?
No.
But we keep pushing back Cousin Skeeter. We was all hyped Cousin Skeeter. Like, so are we?
I mean, I don't think Sweet Love exactly is better than Cousin Skeeter.
No, I don't think so either. I don't, but I'm the only one that's seen Wild and Crazy Kids.
I've seen it.
Okay, I was about to say, I would honestly and truthfully, I would put Wild and Crazy Kids above both. But that's my personal opinion, just because of how in depth I was with that show. Like, I used to want to be on that shit, like, because it was like this crazy game show. It was like
game shows are honestly, that's a whole. I don't know how many game shows they've had, but that's honestly a whole
way too much.
When it came to game shows, I will acknowledge Nickelodeon had that shit on lock, because they were not Disney, Cartoon Network. They weren't doing shit like that. Nickelodeon really put kids on when it came to the game shows. So I'm fine if y'all want to give it its flowers and move it up or down, just off the impact of kids game shows.
It's like Field Day, the game show. It's like if you had a field day and they brought microphones and cameras and turned it into a game show. That's what Wild and Crazy Kids is.
I'm condemned. All right, so now we go to good. Oh, look at good. Look at good. All right. So apparently number one good is even Stevens, because majority rules, ladies and gentlemen. So is Ghost Rider better than the Amanda Show? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that majority ruled ended up somehow putting it in Goated, and now it's in front of Amanda's show again. Nobody remembers Ghost Rider, so is it staying in good?
Was it just? I think it was just me and Black, right?
It was literally two people.
Is it dropping lower? Is it dropping lower? Is it staying? Where are we putting Ghost Rider?
I would put Ghost Rider in good. I don't care where it goes in good, but I believe it stays.
Yeah, I would keep it in good.
I'll say this.
Y'all have seen Ghost Rider. Is it better than these shows that are on good?
I'll put Barney in front of Ghost Rider. I'm surprised the way y'all niggas came at me for disrespecting Barney. I thought Barney was like a top tier show to y'all. It's not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that middle one where it says Nickelodeon and then it says
True Jackson. All right, yeah, no, you wouldn't have watched it because that was out of your time. Like,
okay,
I think around that time you were also in college still. So that one, to be fair, I don't care where True Jackson goes. I didn't really fuck with the show, but a lot of people are saying good. So.
Like Ghost Rider, I'm okay with it honestly being at the end. I don't know what Phil of the Future is, and
I would put it after iCarly. Like, that's fine.
I'm okay with that. I have no issue with that. It was still a good show, you know what I mean? So I'm okay if wherever it's at in good, as long as.
All right, I just want to clarify again. Are y'all fine with the placement of Barney?
Yeah, Barney's fine.
Yeah, Barney's fine.
We were never saying Barney was goated. We were just judging you
I'm
for
just saying.
trash.
When the way I said trash, y'all, the way y'all made it sound like who hurt you?
Who
hurt you?
Did the Barney? I definitely said goated.
You said goated.
Barney low-key.
No, I definitely said goated for Barney.
Oh,
because
I
off the strength of the same reasons for that y'all gave for Between the Lions.
That's fair.
Like for an educational situation.
Like,
Barney,
if I'm gonna be honest, Barney's better than Lamb Chop. If we're being 100% real.
Barney was the only one.
Barney the goated. Let's go.
Barney is better than
show
Lamb Chop.
that literally competed with Sesame Street. It's the
That's
only
fair.
kid
True, that's fair.
That is
Yeah.
fair.
That's why, but that off that strength
longevity,
alone,
they
it was
had the
goated.
films.
Yes.
All right.
That's fair.
See, again, this is why I asked again, because again, niggas was making it seem like it belonged in the top two categories, and now
it does.
Okay,
But it does. Yeah,
sure.
it does. No.
That's why I had to ask.
Because I'm like, if you look at everything that's in goated, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But Barney is better. Honestly, that's a perfect placement. You could honestly put it ahead of Blue's Clues, but I don't have any issues with it truly being that.
I prefer Blue's Clues in front.
I prefer Blue's Clues.
But I mean, you might prefer it, but if we be honest, Barney.
Majority rules, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
okay.
And remember, wait. But remember, I don't give a fuck what everything is as long as Carmen Sandiego's in the top. So I'm just saying, like, whatever y'all want, that's fine. I'm just saying, though, Barney is goated. Yeah, that is for sure.
So are we putting Ghost Riders in front of Phil of the Future for real?
No,
it could be in the back. Just keep it in good, dog.
All right, but here I do have a serious question. Is True Jackson better than the Big Comfy Couch? Like, I know some niggas don't remember.
I don't remember True Jackson at all.
Busted open.
True Jackson was cool. Like,
but was it better than Big Comfy Couch?
No. Well, it depends. Well, here's the thing: Big Comfy Couch was catered towards like littler kids, like that younger age range. True Jackson was like that tween.
No, I don't remember the Big Comfy Couch then, because if it was catered to little kids, I was probably out of fucking college at this point, so I never even seen it.
No, I don't.
Big Comfy Couch was about we was about 10 or 11, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because my sister used to watch that shit.
But here's my issue with that claim by you, Crystal, is that it was catered to little kids. So was Barney and Teletubbies. Like,
what I'm saying is, if you're trying to compare which was better in regards to no, I see your point. But anyway, Big Comfy Couch came out in 1992.
Damn. That's an old ass show.
Okay, that's old.
I personally feel like True Jackson is behind Big Comfy Couch. I really do think
I'm okay with that.
It's fine with behind iCarly, because iCarly was definitely better than.
I'd like Phil the Future more than True Jackson, but also Kiki's Black. So
I mean, look, sometimes I'm with you, Crystal. If you want to put Phil the Future in front of it,
low key, but that's just me.
I'm with you. All right, solid. Drop Zoe. No, that's just me being petty at that point.
Up Ned's a good. I'm a champion that shit for the whole rest of this podcast.
Yeah, Ned Classified is good.
You know, the person who played Moses just had a racist moment on TikTok.
That's the friend. I'm talking about Ned.
No, how is two people moving it up to good? That's not majority. I thought we were talking about majority rules. Don't play.
This nigga ain't let nobody
that shit is solid. Two people said it's good don't mean it's good. I thought majority rules.
I would be okay if it moved up to good, but I understand why it would stay in solid.
That sounds like solid stays.
That's I don't hear anyone else talking. So
no, so solid it is. All right, majority rules. We love democracy.
I hate Abe.
Are we putting it at number 1 for solid? If that's what y'all want to do, I'm fine with that.
Y'all don't remember Double Dare?
I do remember
vaguely.
Double Dare.
It was a game show,
Said, Nickelodeon game shows were a whole different tier, so it's funny how
we should do a game show episode. That would be fire.
Yeah, but you know what? There was another game show that was hidden in Nickelodeon back then. It was called Global Guts. You know,
I was wondering why Guts wasn't on this list.
Oh yeah,
I was so curious.
Hey, I'm gonna put a game tier because we can do Family Feud and all that shit and add all these kids.
Okay, all right. Here's the thing. Well, no, but if you include Family Feud, that's more adult like game show.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna do that. I mean, we got adult show. Well,
so wait, then do you include Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you're an adult, yeah.
It's gonna be all game shows in general.
Ooh.
And then I used more than a fifth grader and all that kind of stuff. So
Was that more recent? Are we just doing? Is there a time period or just?
No, it's just gonna be game shows. This is
okay.
gonna be game shows.
That's fair.
Price is Right.
Price is Right. Will all that
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
All right. Just I'm gonna say this now. Just Jeopardy is godlike. Don't play. Jeopardy is godlike. All right.
I'm not mad at that.
So are we satisfied with Solid? I personally want to drop Zoe 101 to the end because let's be real, her daddy was focused on the wrong sister, and I'm gonna stand by that shit.
No, I'm not satisfied because Ghost Rider should probably go underneath.
Drop Ghost Rider and up net. I'm down with that agenda. Let's go.
Ghost Rider is the rocket power.
Is that what that is happening? I'm hearing 3 people are willing, but that's not
majority. I mean, I don't mind Ned going up. I don't mind Ned going up.
Ned is not going up, but Ghost Rider can come down.
No. Ned can go up, and then Ghost Rider can come down.
No.
Double O watched Ghost Rider, and he said Ned should go above it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Since majority doesn't have Ned above, that means Ghost Rider got to drop. If majority don't even remember Ghost Rider, then that shit got to already drop. It got to be behind at least. Yeah.
Behind Zoe 101.
Bitch, I said Zoe 101 should be at the end. If it's behind that, we might as well move Zoe 101 and Ghost Rider down the mid. Keep fucking around.
I'm okay with it. hey, Ghost Rider is the rocket power. It's the rocket power of this stream.
No, it's not even that, because everybody, when we discussed rocket power, everybody was like, yeah, majority did have it. And then we were like, all right, when we thought about it, majority did not have Ghost Rider goated, but it still ended up in that bitch. And since we want to give majority rules, we want to make sure that's iterated. Let's bring that bitch down to mid even.
Rocket Power definitely didn't drop this far. This is bad.
What is Ghost Rider, y'all? Bring that shit down to mid.
Anyway,
only Ghost Rider I know about was a car, so they spelled it wrong.
I'm like, they had this nigga really out here on Nickelodeon like that. I didn't know that. Ghost Rider. Oh, okay.
They're like, oh wait, Ghost Rider was a Nickelodeon show. Wait, writer? Oh, I didn't know. We don't know what that nigga is.
Yeah, but it ended up in goated somehow. So I'm just glad that we're doing. I'm just glad that democracy is winning, ladies and gentlemen. People listening, let's give a round of applause for democracy.
The pettiness in your voice makes this very unbelievable.
It's not pettiness. I'm just happy for democracy. Are we satisfied with Solid? Because Steve, you mentioned Alex Mack. I didn't know if you were fine with its placement or you trying to fight for it.
No, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
It was like I said, the premise was good, but the show itself wasn't all that.
Okay. So now we go to mid. Look, I know I hate Teletubbies, but is Teletubbies worse than Ghost Rider?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would drop Teletubbies to trash.
Me too.
I would too.
How the fuck it end up in mid then?
Democracy rules.
Democracy rules, right?
Democracy rules, right?
Let's go. Let's load up the clip for the rest of it.
I told y'all that Teletubbies was. I put anything above Barney. I said was trash, but it had to go higher than Teletubbies. And y'all niggas said, I swear to God, if I pull back the tapes of these same niggas that said trash that man, I'm coming for every fucking nigga on the team.
Hey, why this nigga boys go demonic?
Why are you screaming?
So hold on. So is Teletubbies staying mid or is it going to trash like it should?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not worse than Pete and Pete.
Yeah.
That's because you drop PNP to trash and you just put it in front of PNP in trash.
All right, do that. But I'm gonna remember. I'm taking note of everybody who said that it's trash now, because if I hear you say mid earlier,
I said Teletubbies, I believe, was solid or mid, but again. Majority.
This is the real stage. Why is there so much judgment from you?
If you said that and it still went in mid and you were not the majority, but we now champion majority rules all of a sudden. Don't worry.
This is the reevaluation stage. Why are you judging us?
The reevaluation.
So we can keep. I mean, if you want to drop Teletubbies lower, I'm fine with that.
Tell who?
Barney is way above it. So what about
I'm cool with the whole mid tier? The whole mid tier.
Okay.
Let's fuck with this meh. Because Romeo is not at the front of meh. I don't know how you got out of trash.
I'll put Eddie McDowell at the front of me.
Yeah, I'll put Eddie McDowell.
I don't know how Romeo got out of trash, but
Baron is
definitely the back of me.
Romeo.
How did he get out of trash, though? I thought it was trash.
But majority did say trash. I still don't know how it got out of trash though.
Put it in the
How did he get out of trash?
In the meh. You good at in the meh. No, he good at end of the meh. I'm cool with that.
I'm saying I'll put Romeo above Teletubbies though. So
I wouldn't do that. Nah.
Let's vote.
The only reason Romeo was good, they had a little 5-minute clip after the show of him and his basketball team. You remember that AAU basketball team? He used to show his clips. That was the only reason Romeo was good. That show was awful.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, though. The only saving grace about Romeo's show was that Master P. It was just another example of how boss Master P was throughout his life. Like, I mean, still is in terms of making sure he was in control of his own content and whatnot, keeping everything within the family. That's the one big thing about the Romeo show. But if it's trash, put it trash. Majority rules. But then Teletubbies has to go back to trash because it can't be meh when majority said trash and then we decided to put it at meh. That's not how democracy works. So put both them bitches at trash.
We all said Teletubbies was better than Romeo.
No, but we can rank it in both in trash because Pete and Pete got to low key go further back. I'll put Brenda's song giving top in the bathroom before Pete and Pete.
Pete can go way at the end while I care.
The bigger question is in the whole championing of democracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are we counting when people are saying, because that's what happened again with Ghost Rider and it dropped because of the whole thing of like majority was like, what the fuck is this? We had a bunch of what the fuck is this? And please take note of that shit.
Oh yeah, no. Nigga, when I told you, I'm coming for every nigga on the TL. I'm coming for all y'all niggas on the TL.
Yeah,
I'm going through every fucking minute of this shit. I'm making clips of every fucking thing.
You niggas gonna be in Pelican Bay.
Every time niggas talk about, I don't remember that, but let's put that higher than shows that, all right, bet. Don't worry.
Hey, Abe, if you wake up with no voice tomorrow, please don't blame us.
No, that's fine. Nigga, I wake up late. That's a common occurrence. This ain't even loud as I get. No, my voice will be fine. I just want niggas to understand that y'all want democracy to rule. Y'all want majority, even though that's what we've been saying from the beginning. We've been saying that from the beginning. Y'all wanted to make it a point to mention it when it came to even Stevens. Therefore, that shit is about to apply to everything. And when I find discrepancies, I'm going to let y'all niggas know.
This nigga went scorched earth over even Stevens. Jesus mercy on everyone's soul.
Niggas want to tell me after I iterate how often majority rules, they want to be like, hey, majority rules.
This nigga went scorched earth over even Stevens. I am fucking weak right now.
Today I'm on A5. Next week or something like that, we might not be on the same side. So I'm rolling with you.
Y'all hella funny, for real.
So we found with Madden.
I would put Teletubbies
in the big house. Majority said.
I'll put the end of me. I'll put the.
Okay. So
everybody talk about Teletubbies because Black said he would say solid.
Black was the only one that had it higher than where we placed it.
I mean, people remember Teletubbies more
than all of them ones on Meh anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe that big. Never mind.
Well, Bear in the Big Blue House is straight. Yeah,
I'm about to say.
Yeah, Bear in the Blue House might need to get a reevaluation.
Hey, when it comes to Teletubbies, just make your final statement. Say it with your chest.
My thing is, again, in the gloriousness of democracy rules, we could technically go by each show one by one and be like, who the fuck didn't vote?
Y'all niggas had Teletubbies higher than when y'all said it belongs in the trash. 4 niggas said it belonged in the trash, and now y'all putting it back up, man.
Nah, that's still trash.
Make your final statement.
It's the reevaluation stage.
This is his third reevaluation. The fuck?
When we first talked about Teletubbies, I didn't speak on it at all. Then when I saw Romeo was above it in May, and I was like, no, that's not fucking happening. And then somehow y'all moved it to trash, which is cool, but I think that it's meh. You can reevaluate. I mean, you can go look through the tape on me. I stand by everything I done said. I think it's better than Naked Brothers Band.
I don't think it's better than Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah, Bear in the Big Blue House should probably go up to mid, in my opinion, at the end.
I agree with that.
And I would put Teletubbies, it wouldn't be last on meh. I'll just say that. I don't know. How
many people believe Teletubbies is trash?
I'll stick with that.
I'll stick with it.
No, I don't.
Although, if we are talking about,
Although
if we're talking about like popularity of how much the show, how much people know the show,
that's the case, then it's over solid,
sir. No, this is about personal opinions.
Personal opinion. None of those shows that are behind Teletubbies are better than Teletubbies. So that's why it's not trash. If you want to say show for show, like just is it trash? To me, man, okay. But when you're looking at the competition that it's competing against, it's not Teletubbies is head and shoulders above.
I'm gonna let you know something right now, Steve. All these shows that are behind Teletubbies, they can easily go to trash too. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the funniest shit is like that's my whole thing behind like championing Ned. I would put Ned in front of the comfy couch. So that's my opinion.
Put what in front of?
Yeah, that's cute.
I said I would have put Ned in front of a big comfy couch, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's cute. It's been noted. You a champion for that. It's been noted.
Yeah,
it's been noted.
I know. I'm riding for that. You riding for Even Stevens. I know.
No. Even Stevens belongs in good. Majority rules. It belongs in good.
It's solid majority rules.
I have no problems with the placement of Even Stevens. If it's good, it's good. That's fine.
I think this is perfect.
I feel like it's being honored.
Yeah.
All right, go back up and go through it. I think this is straight though.
I think the list is fine where we're at.
Yeah,
we don't need to.
We're done.
We don't need to.
We are done.
Yeah.
All I want to say is I don't know what the fuck Pete and Pete is. The only thing I heard
I said Pete and Pete should be at the end of trash, but
nigga, it should be deleted.
When you watch that documentary on Hulu, watch how they praise Pete and Pete. They gonna praise that shit. That shit is awful. I remember watching that shit. That shit was
Lizzie
bad.
McGuire.
It was the most male white show you could ever watch.
It was worse than Salute Your Choice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that really concludes the tier list.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, no, niggas said that. We don't need to
go up. Let's go up and do a quick roll down.
No, end it now, please.
Reevaluation, dog. I swear to God.
Good.
No issues with Godlike. No issues with Godlike. We good?
No, we already went through.
No, look at Godlike.
Hey, I'm happy. Goosebumps and Power Rangers are 2 and 3. Carmen San Diego's and Goated. Legends of the Hidden Temples and Godlike. I'm not tripping off the rest of this.
I have a question. Do y'all want me to be petty?
No.
All right, so it sounds like we concluded the tier list. All right, so Alpha, if you can bring us back to the main screen. If you want to let the people see the list one more time, you want to slowly scroll through it, that's perfectly fine. But ladies and gentlemen, this wraps up the tier list. It was actually a lot shorter than the cartoon list. It got chaotic towards the end since,
somebody.
Democracy. No. Because of democracy.
No. It's not because of democracy that it got hairy. It's because a petty nigga decided to get petty since niggas wanted to play that game. I'll rise to the occasion. That being said, is there any final thoughts that you lovely ladies and gentlemen have? Is there anything you guys want to discuss? Any last minutes? If you want to double O, if you want to champion Ned's declassified,
Ned should go higher.
Okay,
just one higher.
Just
be clear.
All right. He iterates that. Anybody have any disclaimers to put now? Because I swear to God, any disclaimers you put now, as soon as I find evidence that says to the contrary, I'm blowing up your shit.
I don't know how Steve won over.
Ready for all the smoke.
How did I win?
Steve's won over A because people don't know me, and that's perfectly fine.
They're gonna find out after this episode.
It's too late now. The vote's already
I
happened.
told them, I was like, "Yo, we a team," and Abe just unloaded in a full room.
Sit down in my thinking chair and think.
I'm a protagonist too. I just not Crystal.
All right.
Yeah.
So, anybody have any final thoughts? Anything?
I said my final thoughts. I'm good.
This was great.
Nah, I'm okay with the list.
Okay.
So, are we doing game show next, or do you want to do Power Rangers next?
Let's talk about that after we close out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole. That's gonna take. Knowing us, that's another 30-minute conversation. So, that being said. Yeah, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a poll out in the future for I don't know if we'll get it done in August because we would like to try to get everybody involved. And August is a busy month for a good number of us, so we might bring it back, in September. We'll discuss as a team what happens. That being said, be sure before we give our everybody gives their socials and whatnot, be sure to head to the Inside the Mind of a Blerd shop. Go to the link tree on Twitter. Be sure to subscribe, check out our YouTube page. Head to our Instagram, head to our Twitter. What else do we have? Follow. There's many of us here who stream. So when they give you their Twitch or YouTube, please, by all means, go follow them. You're just supporting us, and we appreciate that so much. So let's start from the bottom. Crystal, the Miss Forever protagonist.
That's me. This episode is absolutely chaotic. Abe's insane. You can follow me.
This thing got shit on the cartoon list.
Right. Oh man, Abe screaming for 5 minutes straight was fucking gold.
It was insane.
Yes.
It was like him. It was like he was Denzel Washington and Malcolm X.
But besides that, this was fun. Please watch and listen to the episode before you make your opinions on the ranking. We don't want to explain ourselves again like the cartoon episode. You can follow me at CrystalLight10 on Twitter and Instagram. All I do is watch shit and talk shit while I watch. So have a nice night.
Is it on me? We starting from the bottom?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Black.
All right, this is your boy Black as usual, also known as SSSS Black, also known as Nico Robin and Evers of Scarlet's Purse Holder. You can catch me on Twitter at Black Hole Player. You can also catch me on YouTube, same thing at Black Hole Player. Follow or click play on KamKickz. That's where you're gonna get your heavy dose of anime talks and different conversations about anime with my running mate ScubaSteve on the ones and twos alongside. Yeah, and other than that, that's all I got. Oh, and if you want to commission Carmen Sandiego, you can just go ahead and inbox that one to me. We could talk, off the rip on that. But yeah, that's all I got.
The next time we see this nigga streaming, he's gonna have you see everything in his background is just gonna be a lewd photo of Carmen Sandiego. And the funny thing is, because we still don't know what this shorty look like, she's still gonna be wearing a mask. He still won't know what she look like, but now she got big ass titties and a fat ass and all that, John. That's all he needs. It's gonna be a beach episode. Someone's gonna do a beach episode of Carmen Sandiego.
Honestly, there's a bunch of hot cartoon female characters that don't show their face, like Miss Bellum in Powerpuff Girls. They don't show her face.
Yes. But there was something about Carmen Sandiego. I don't know what it is. I still don't.
Yeah, there is something about
Double O, if you can bring us back to wholesomeness.
I wanted Black to say again, what was the name of the Nakamaya?
Mayo KamKickz. I apologize.
Okay, because I wanted to tell you that I butchered the shit out of that on my Twitch outro the other day. I was like, yeah, follow Ed Mom at this and that, and like, yeah, go look at Black and Abe doing the butchered shit out of Nakamaya Shakamalaka. Mixer. Look it up. Look it up under his Twitter.
Sir, I am just a producer. That's not my show. I'm just a producer.
That's actually me and Black.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But I butchered the shit out the names.
It's okay. I butchered the shit out of the 8mob tweet account like several times. So
boy, he had the shirt on.
No,
he had the shirt
don't lie. Bo, I'm not gonna hold you. There are times where I'm like, yo, Steve, what the fuck is our handle on Twitter? Is it the Blerd Mind Pod? Is it the Mind Pod? I don't know. Is it the Blerd Mind? So, Bo, you good off that. Like I said, You safe. You safe.
No,
Cam is not here with us. But definitely. Oh, Cam. Hey, there we go.
So for
why
outro,
didn't you defend Ghost Rider?
well, no, wait. So for outro,
Always
real
double O
quick,
needs to finish.
it's for me always Trino Forest. Follow me on the Linktree linktr.ee/DoubleOhStatus. Everything is there as far as what you need for social media. The It Mob Linktree is also linked in my Linktree, so you could hit that up to follow everybody, follow the pod, look at people stream stuff. So yeah, that's it for me. Go Ned.
Cam, how did you sit there and not defend that? I mean, Ghost Rider this whole time.
No, it's only two people. I mean, only two. We're not even
Cam
going
probably
to
took a nap. Cam probably took a nap. She's not feeling too well, so Cam is excused. Cam, if you want to give your plugs, your socials.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter, Misha KT, and hopefully next time we do this, I'm feeling a little bit better because your girl she done. She is done. So yeah, that's it.
Get better, Cam.
Get better, Cam. All right. As for me, you can follow me on my Linktree as well. linktr.ee. I spelled it right because I always spell it every time I say it. You can follow me on Linktree. I got my Twitter handle, my Twitter link there, Twitter, and YouTube as well. I also just recently started posting some of my Twitch videos as well in there, so you can watch the funny shits and watch me say stupid shit on Twitch. Because what's not funny than watching me fail at playing video games? So, but yeah, you can follow me on Twitter as well. We got the 8mob. You can follow the 8mob Linktree as well. You got all of our names in there. At least I think it has a lot of names in there. But yeah, you can follow us in there on Linktree as well. So that's about it.
Alpha, if you're with us.
What he said. You can follow me on linktr.ee/8alpha. I'm high as shit. Yeah. Good night.
Straight up. All right. Look, y'all know who it is. It's Prince Issue, the Blood Mist, aka Son of Darkseid, aka the TL Villain of the Shadows, aka the loudest Nigerian in the room.
Clearly.
Look.
Nah.
Y'all can follow me on social media. Go to my Twitter at Prince_Alawal. That is ALAWAL. It's the same as my Twitch. Working hard to provide good content for you guys to give you some fun stuff. So shout out to the homies for pulling up. Shout out to the homies for linking and collabing. Don't follow me on Instagram. Follow me on when you go to my Twitter, you go to my link. I'm not about to spell out Niger Prince for you guys because foreigners. What else? Is that the only thing? Follow the Inside the Mind of a Blerd pod at the Blerd Mind Pod on Twitter as well as on Instagram. Steve runs the IG. I run the Twitter account. Again, head to the YouTube page Inside the Mind of a Blerd. Head to the Linktree on the Blerd page for the shop. Listen to Inside the Mind of Blerd. Listen to My KamKickz. Listen to the Ocean 8 podcast. Listen to Anime Lately. Listen to Spicy Lady Talks. Listen to Shonen Ronins. Listen to C4S Villains. I really am on too much shit. And Steve, close us out, baby.
Yes, I am ScubaSteve1428 on social media. Please tune in to the Skylar ScubaSteve podcast. Tune in to My KamKickz. Tune in to all of these guys' Twitches, channels, and everything like that. The threads that Crystal makes. Yeah, man. And the OCNA podcast. What am I saying? Tune in to everybody. Yeah, we a team out here, and we really, really getting it. So we're putting out a lot of content. So if you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If you don't, shame on you.
No, if you don't, we don't give a fuck. The fuck?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, that's how I'm about to say this too. Yeah.
I thought shame on you would be funny, but you know.
No, let's keep it 100. We don't need to be liked by everyone, but if you fuck with us, you fuck with us. We appreciate you for real. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we got so many personalities. I will say this, and I'm glad that you mentioned it, Steve. Definitely follow Crystal. Her threads when she watches animes is hilarious because out of context, they be sounding like the most wild shit in the world.
Yeah, because I told her,
Crystal back up. Wait a minute,
I think the best one was when she was watching Record of Grand Crash War, and she ended on a horrible episode and was pissed the whole night about Record of Grand Crash War.
Bitch ass.
Woke up the next day.
Nigga.
Woke up the next day, and the first tweet she sent was cussing the same dude out from last night. I said, "Yeah, she triggered."
I hate that man.
Her thread is real, but no, you had a valuable reason to why she hate that character because he pulled a bitch.
Nah, not even.
It was pretty disgusting.
My first interaction with Crystal on the TL, she was watching Cells at Work Code Black. And she tweeted something and just talking about tweeted something about gonorrhea, and I'm like,
that third episode was wild.
Look at my phone with that. She just proudly talk about gonorrhea on her TL like that. It wasn't until I looked at I was like, oh, this is a thread. What thread is this? And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yo, out of context, this is one of the most wild tweets I've ever seen. This woman who's I'm thinking is wholesome as shit is talking about gonorrhea. I was like, oh, and thus began the villain arc.
Episode 3 was a wild ride, by the way.
Episode 3, yeah, it was.
Let me.
They went through hell
before we wrap for another 20 minutes. Click on the link tree. The Blerd Mind Pod is the Twitter handle, and we out.